Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience.
And you're watching the Samwell B12 experience. Yep.
Go Leafs, go! What's up, everybody? Leafs are back. It's Friday night hockey, and here we go. The Leafs and the Blue Jackets. I hope you enjoyed our new hype video for the second half of the season. Woo! Here we go. It's gonna be a good one. The Jackets, who are not having the best year, but they are in contention for the Bedard sweepstakes, and the Maple Leafs, second in the Atlantic, posting 31 wins so far this season. It is gonna be awesome. So what's up, everybody? Mark, how's it going? Terry, hello there. Good to see you. John in the house. Ron, what's up? Dominic, hello. Antonio, good evening. EC3, what's up, buddy? Let's see. NMC, it's not my circus. What's up? Scarlett, hello there. Blair, good to see you. BD Gaines is here. DHG from Crockett's Tavern. What's up, Dallas? Hope you're having a great time. Richard in the house. What's up, Richard? Good to see you. I can prep. Hello there. Bree, hey, what's up? Hayden, good to see you. Morgan, hello. Wow, so many people here so early. Holy moly. Let me make sure I didn't miss anyone. Exploring with Aaron. Hello. Good to see you. We'll make sure to catch you throughout the stream if I haven't gotten you already. Marty, what's up? Joanna, hello. Wayne, John, Fred, Charlie, good evening, everybody. We're in for some hockey. Why does it feel like it's been forever since we've had the Leafs? Oh, wait, it has. Since the All-Star game, this is the first game back in the Jackets. Wow, the Jackets wearing their black jersey with some kind of mirrored refractor on the numbers. It actually looks pretty sick. That's pretty awesome. But let's jump into the starting lineups here tonight because we got some cool things in the lineup happening. So, oh, I forgot. Let me hit it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's game. Fans, it's now time to meet the starters for this evening's game.
So here we go for the Maple Leafs. We got Michael Bunting with John Tavares and Mitch Marner, so no change there. This is what they've been going with since Matthews has been out. He is still out. Then we got Kelly Yarncroc with Alex Kerfoot and Willie Nylander. Pierre Engvall with David Kempf and Joey Anderson. Anderson move into that line. Then we got Zach Aston Reese with Pontus Holmberg. And coming up to play tonight, Alex Steeves. I'm so excited to see what Steeves is going to be doing. It's going to be awesome. Scarlett, I've been having Leaf withdrawal as well, so I'm glad I'm not the only one. On the D-line, Morgan Riley is going to be paired up with T.J. Brody. We got Giordano and Hall together again. Rasmus Sandin and Timothy Liljegren, and getting the start, Ilya Samsonov. TJ, what's going on? Connor Timmins, he's a healthy scratch. We're going to talk about him later. He just signed an extension. Jordy Ben and Wayne Simmons also the scratches. Jake Muzzin with the neck injury. We're going to talk about him a little later as well. Mete still out. Robertson out with the shoulder. Matthews with the knee. And Murray with the ankle. For the Blue Jackets, Johnny Hockey, Johnny Gaudreau, he's going to be playing with Boone Jenner and Patrick Laine. Then we got from the Canadian World Juniors, one of the superstars, the man with the Michigan, Kent Johnson. Kent Johnson's going to be in with Cole Sillinger and Kirill Marchenko. Liam Foudy with Jack Roslick and Emil Bemstrom round out the third line. Hey, Sam, what's going on? Chad, welcome in. For the fourth line, it's going to be Eric Robinson, Sean Corley, and Matthew Oliver. Back on the D-line, starting with somebody who's on the potential trade bait board, could be a good chip to play for the Jackets, Vladislav Gavinkov. He's going to be in there for, on the D side, number one with Andre Piki. We got Tim Burney with Eric Grubnison and Nick Blankenberg with Adam Boqvist. And getting the start tonight is going to be Jonas Korpisalo. So that is the lineups tonight. It's going to be a good tilt as these two teams are going to go toe to toe. I think for the first time this season, they play tonight, they play tomorrow, and then again back in April. Leafs over the last 10, if you don't remember how things have been going, over the last 10, they are 5-4-1 with a one-game losing streak. The Jackets 3-5-2 with a streak in OT just the last game. The hot players to watch, obviously, it's Nylander and Tavares for the Maple Leafs. Nylander has been incredible. Tavares as well. Nylander putting up 7 points in his last 5. Tavares putting 5 assists up in his last 5. For the Jackets, it's Patrick Laine. He's put up 6 points in his last 5. 5 of those have been assists. And of course, you can never count out Boone Jenner. He's a +2. So he's going to look to make some noise tonight. As you're coming in, there's Triton. Welcome in, AAU Triton. Good to see you, my friend. As you're coming in, make sure to hit that like button. We want to get those likes to climb up as fast as we can to kick off this game. Let's get the freeze out of the way. There we go. Drop the freeze. Colin, how's it going? So how do these two teams stack up? Well, it's pretty easy to look. The Leafs have the advantage in almost every category. I'm a stranger here. What's going on? Welcome in. Here it is. Toronto on the power play. They're sitting 6th in the league. The Jackets are 29th. On the penalty kill, the Leafs are 16th. The Jackets are 20th. In faceoffs, the Leafs are 5th. The Jackets are 25th. Goals for and goals against, the Leafs sit 8th in both. The Jackets sit 30th in both. So the Leafs have the advantage every which way. They're finished the anthems. They're just getting everybody off the ice, and we're going to switch over to our game screen momentarily. But we got a robot to start the game, so thank you for the redemption. You can redeem your points to bring up graphics on the screen. So if you want to know and check your points at each time, do exclamation mark points. It'll tell you how many points you have. You'd Sam better with a bit of a robot action. Colin, why do I have a feeling we're going to get lots of robot action here tonight? If this is your first time joining us, to let you know, we do things a little differently. We call the game We Have Some Fun, but of course, there's some singing and dancing and moving and shaking all up in here, and we like to have a good time. So here we go. Let's switch over to the game screen. We're going to get this ready to rumble. They're about to drop the puck. And there we go. All right, we're ready to roll. Here we go. Right off the draw, Toronto's going to get that in, dump it all the way down into the Jacket zone. Try and you can't play Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, Jacob's taking over. He's playing. Hey, he purchased the game, so he's going to he gets first crack at it. Through fight all we want here. Yeah, through last fight. So here we go. What is Toronto going to do for this game? I hope they just play their game. We don't want to see them play down to Columbus's level. And we know Toronto has had some issues when playing lower teams. We don't want to see them fall behind. We want to see Toronto pressure, pressure, pressure. Be careful, Leafs always play poorly. Yes, Antonio, it's exactly what I was just saying. We all know it to be true. We want to see it different tonight. Puck is going to go down the ice. Leafs are going to ice this right away. So as we're getting started, we got an early icing call to bring this puck all the way back. So the nice stretch here for the Leafs tonight and tomorrow against Columbus. Then they got games Wednesday and February 19th against Chicago, all piggybacking around Montreal on the 18th. So a nice little stretch here for Toronto. They have a chance against some lower teams to really pick up some points. So another quick shot. That's going to be gloved down. We're going to get another draw. Lots of whistles here to start this game. We're just 30 minutes in, and we already pick up a couple of whistles. Samsonov is getting a hat trick. Wouldn't that be something? Chris, what's going on? Welcome in. So here we go. Face off in the Toronto zone. Puck is dropped. It's going to come away. Toronto's going to win that one cleanly. Long pass up, tipped in. Toronto trying to give some chase. Back behind the net. It's going to come around. They can't keep up with it. Kemp's going to hold it in. Engvall gets it behind the net. Engvall coming around from the side. He's going to go back to the point. Quick shot looking for the tip. That goes just wide. Sandin picks it up and carries it in. Goes back around to Engvall behind the net. He's going to kick it to the point. Gets it right back. Engvall skating around. Tries to get it to Liljegren. Liljegren couldn't hold it in. Everybody's got to tag up and clear. Back they come. Columbus going to hang on to it. Both teams going to make some changes. Here come the Jackets. Jackets on the move. Bemmy's going to lead it up. He's going to play it ahead. Columbus trying to tip it in is Oliver, and that gets blocked. Toronto plays it all the way back down. Columbus going to try again. They send this the length of the ice, but it's right in on Sammy. Sammy's going to play it ahead. Leafs trying to get it out of their own zone. They do, but not far. Now Toronto's been off for quite some time, so we're going to have to see how long it takes for the legs to get back into this game. Here come the Jackets skating around. It's Oliver. He's going to bring it in. Drops it off there to Bookfist, and he's going to take the shot. That's going to go wide into the corner. Still with it in the corner. Oliver's taking off his feet. I think the puck is under him. They're digging away at it. Robinson is there as well, and it's going to come to Giordano. Giordano has the puck stripped away. Nice play there by Corley, but it came out in front, and Toronto is able to clear. Comes to Nylander. He's going to take a whack at this. Doesn't get into the Jacket zone. Both teams making changes, and the puck was right there in their feet. Here's Riley. He's going to send it in. Jackets knocked that out of the air. It's a race. And Benstrom, he's bringing it in, and that's taken away by TJ Brody. Brody's got some wheels here in the early moments. He's going to carry it to the red line and dump it in. Aston Reese going in to pick it up. Big collision there, and is this going to be a penalty for Aston Reese? Aston Reese reached for the puck, took his man down. And Aston Reese, just a couple of minutes into this game, is going to go to the penalty box. So he's just trying to go get the puck, throw a hit, ends up tripping up the Columbus player, and the Leafs go to the penalty kill. The Jackets for 2 minutes or less with the man advantage. Let's see what they can do. Not the start the Leafs were looking for. That was a good call. That was a good call. Not what we wanted to see, but hey, the refs got that one right. Jackets going to win it. Back to the point. Cycling it around, top of the face-off circle. Jackets trying to set it up. Boquist takes a shot. Rebound comes right back out. Picked up by Gaudreau. Back to Gaudreau. Gaudreau to the point. Boquist. Far side, top of the face-off circle. Back to Boquist. Looking for Gaudreau. Gaudreau hits it in the slot. One shot, two shot. They all shot and they all miss. Puck's going to come out. It's a race for it. Here comes Toronto. Can they get it? It's Marner. Marner shorthanded. Toe drag trying to come in the middle. He does. In the slot with the backhand. Nice save there by Korpisalo. Marner shorthanded, ever dangerous. You need to watch out for that. I can prep. That's funny. Marchenko trying to get it down. Stolen by Yarncroc. He's going to get it the length of the ice. Marner has 2 shorthanded goals this season. Here comes Columbus. They're looking to get it set. They're going to carry it into the zone. Line was there. He dropped it back. He missed everybody. And Blankberg has to come back and set this one up. Puck is going to be dropped back. Columbus is going to bring it in. Long pass. Kent Johnson tried to get it there. It's going to come all the way out. Sillinger bringing the puck back for the Jackets. Back to Boquist. Boquist going to drop it back. Here comes Roslick. Roslick going to carry it up. That's stolen by the Leafs, and the Leafs are going to get this one out and down the ice again. Excellent penalty kill by Toronto. They're doing a great job. We got 20 seconds to go here in the power play. Here comes Columbus. They're going to work in. They haven't been able to get it set up yet. Now they get it back to the point, starting to move it around. Wrist shot in. Sammy makes the save, and it's knocked kind of away into the corner. Columbus there looking to pick it up. Sillinger in the corner. He's got help from Roslick. Here comes TJ Brody. Brody in there to pick it up. He's getting pressed by Bemstrom. Columbus chips it ahead. Here's Justin Hall. Hall, he's trying to play it out. Brody comes back over to help him. And that's going to do it. The power play has expired. All the way back. What was the guy with no fingers, the best hockey player in the team? He's out scoring a shot. Scarlett, that's really funny. That is awesome. Columbus bringing this back in. We're at even strength. Here's a shot from the point. A double tipper. That goes to the corner, and we got an interference call coming up. So the Blue Jackets are going to get called for goaltender interference. So it's Toronto's turn now to turn this on and see what they can do on the power play. Thank you for the couple of subscribers who have come in, putting us up over 4,650. Really appreciate it. We're now on the path to 4,700, 49 subs away. Yes, I can prep. Showing some love to the officials who are having too much fun here tonight. Couple penalties very early in this hockey game. Here we go. We're almost at 50 likes, so thank you for coming in and hitting that like button. Much appreciated. Toronto's going to start this penalty back in their own zone as Columbus was able to win the draw and clear right away. Morgan Rielly, he's going to lead the rush. He's going to swing this one back to Nylander. Nylander starting to gain some speed. He's going to hit the red line and drop it back, but nobody was paying attention to it. Now here comes Marner. He's going to carry it in and put it there, and that's turned over. But Rielly's there at the point. Morgan Rielly picks it up into the slot, taking a look. He's going to get a wrister, and that's deflected. Actually broke the stick of Curley. Back to the slot again. Here's Toronto coming in. Little flip play. They score! Toronto on the power play. What a beauty. Captain John Tavares, he gets the goal. You got the touch. What an unbelievable play. He came in with the little tip, tips it up and over the goaltender. Marner setting that one up. Just a beautiful little feed, Marner to Tavares, and he makes no mistake about it. Wow. That was spectacular. That was just absolutely spectacular. So So channel members, you can flood the chat with the Go Leafs Go emoji. Get all the Leafs in there. What a great play. What a great goal. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here comes Columbus. They're going to pick this one up. The Jackets coming right back, dancing around the Leaf defenseman. Nice opportunity or nice move there to get around Liljegren. They recover, though. Quick shot has the stick lifted. Another shot. Sammy's going to make that save. Comes around the side of the net. Comes to Liljegren. Lily going to take a look. He's going to play it ahead. Holmberg, he can't get it out. Leafs going to try again. It's kind of tipped. And they're going to regroup. The Jackets going to bring this one back in their own zone. Cycling around, Sillinger drops it off. Here comes, is that Johnson? Kent Johnson, he's going to put it in and dump it around. Picked up by Liljegren, going to back it around to Sandin. Takes a funny hop, comes right out in front. Here's Columbus in the high slot, and they misplay it. Blankenberg misplayed it. Quick shot goes to the corner, picked up by the Toronto defense again, and they can't get it out again. Let's try this one again. This one is flipped out. Here's Toronto. Gives it over to Engvall. Engvall going to work his way in. Flipping around and going to put this one down deep. Hall going in a pinch. Going to come over to David Kemp. Kemp going to slide this one around behind the net. Anderson's going to play it to the point. Giordano takes a shot. Here's Engvall. Engvall back with it. Giordano's calling for it. Engvall throws it towards the net instead. Giordano sends it around deep for Kemp. Kemp's going to take a hit, but get it to Engvall. Engvall's going to have it come around the side. Foodie's trying to get it out. Toronto holds the line just barely. Teed up for Giordano. Giordano's going to throw this to the net. Nice play there by Blankenberg. Got his stick on it, deflected it down, and Korpisalo's going to grab that one right up. Wow. William, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. They're going to go to a commercial break. Brett, how's it going? Welcome in. Linda, good to see you as well. John, hello there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, my name is Sam. This is a Sam Welby 12 Experience. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun when the Leafs get in action. I'm curious to see how the Jackets are going to continue to play, because right now, I got to say, there's a reason why the Jackets are where they are. They do not look like a good hockey team. The skill level is just, ugh. The passing has not been good. The shooting has not been good. The coordination has not been good. So it's tough for this Jackets team to really get anything going. And they have Johnny Gaudreau and Patrick Laine, two snipers who can move the puck and shoot the puck. And they're just not able to get it going. The Canuckian, what's going on? Welcome in. Tony, how's it going? Good to see you. United, what's going on? You missed a goal. It was a goal by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Tavares from Marner and Bunting. So a nice little start here for the Leafs on the power play. Now, I was a little nervous when this game started, seeing, that Toronto, a minute or so in, took a penalty, but they've regrouped and they're looking okay. Now, there's some big news in the trade markets. If you did not hear, the New York Rangers picked up Vladimir Tarasenko. Vanessa coming in, joining the membership squad. Welcome, Vanessa, and thank you so very much for becoming a channel member. We really, really appreciate that. So thank you and welcome. You have immediate access to all the custom emojis you can play for. And as soon as I can, I'll get you set up in the back end so you're able to gamble away with the points you're earning. I can prep coming in with the super chat. Thumbs up. All the cool kids are doing it. Thank you. I can prep for the super chat. And yeah, hit that thumbs up. Let's get her up to 100. So thank you, I can prep. And thank you, Vanessa. Korpisalo makes a great stop. As the Toronto, Riley has it down low in the Leafs zone. They're playing it around. Triton, what's going on? 10 months. There you go, Triton. Celebrating 10 months as a channel member. Thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated. CeeLo, what's going on? Welcome in. The Preds fan. The Preds fan is here. That's right. They do have one. And here's a break for Nylander. Nylander on a breakaway. Nylander versus Korpisalo. And Korpisalo's going to win that battle. Great save, Korpisalo. Nylander is stopped. Sorry, Willie, you're going to have to try again. So a little turnover there. Another turnover by the Jackets. Toronto with a chance. And Korpisalo just moving from right to left. looking great, making a nice pad save off Willie. Now to Willie's defense, he was coming in hot, and he did not have a lot of room to make that move, and he knows it. He's pissed. He goes to the bench, cross-checks the boards. He's going to have to get a new piece of, I can't even call it lumber. Sticks aren't wood anymore, but he's going to get a new twig and get it back. Laker, what's going on? Sam, who would you like to see a Leaf the trade deadline? Jacob, what's going on? Member for 9 months. Thank you, Jacob. Who would I like to see? That is a very good question. We're going to talk about that at intermission a little bit when we review the trade bait board. We got another icing call against the Maple Leafs. Hey, Gordon, welcome in. So let's see. Let me get our newest member set up in the back end here. So Vanessa can use our in-chat gambling. Let me grab United. I'll check your setup as well. Blair coming in, celebrating 9 months as well. Look at all you vets, been members for so long. We appreciate it so very much. So circling around Toronto with the puck, trying to get it out of their own end. All right, Vanessa, I might have to do this afterwards. I can't seem to get your code, but I will try it again after. See if we do that, if that'll work. All right, maybe it'll work. If that code works, Vanessa, I just put in. I know YouTube's changing some of their codes, so we'll see if that works. If you try the gambling, you should be able to gamble with your points. United, I will try yours as well. Toronto putting it down low in the Columbus zone. Steve's coming around. Oh, see, you still have the old code, so I should be able to get you in. Here's Foodie. He can't get the shot off. It's going to come out and down the ice. Here comes the Jackets again. Roslick's going to bring it in. He's going to send this around the boards. Blankenberg there to try and cut it off. They keep it in for a minute. It's called a high stick. Oh, a hand pass called, not a high stick. So this is going to come out and down the ice. So Toronto getting a lucky break there as the Jackets were starting to put a little bit of pressure, a little bit of things together. Theo Sam Eagle, what's going on? Welcome in. So I'll get back at the next commercial break to that update that I was going to mention in regards to the trades. Columbus going to win this jacket. We're officially halfway through the first frame. 10 minutes gone. 1-0 Leafs. And here's the Jackets. Quick shot. That's going to go high and wide. Held in at the line. Bringing it to the top of the faceoff circle. Carrying it around. Taking a shot. Nice shot there. And it gets blocked. Engvall is going to play it ahead. Toronto's going to chip this one out and down the ice. Engvall giving chase back around to pick it up. Brett, what's going on? Triton, no problem. We will get that as well at the commercial break. Coming around, the Jacket's going to clear it to the line, not out. Held in by Brody. Brody coming across. Nice play there by Kempf. He couldn't get the shot off. Engvall gets it behind the net. This line seems to be on all the time all of a sudden. Here comes Line A. Patrick Line A. Ex-Winnipeg Jets going to bring it in. He's going to roll it behind the net. Morgan Riley picks it up. Plays it ahead to TJ Brody. Brody has to spin around. Tried to get it back to Riley. He gets it cut off. Now it comes over to Riley. Riley starting to move it around. Adrian, how's it going? Welcome in. Here comes Kerfoot. Kerfoot is flying. And Nylander, Gavrikov hammers Nylander to put him offside. Nylander not happy. Gavrikov has some words for him. Here's a commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a robot redeemed. So I'm going to have to get up and we're going to redeem that robot. So thank you, Triton, for redeeming your points. A little robot action. You control the host when you redeem your points. There's your little robot action. So you can make me have to robot. You can freeze me. You can make me cheer for the other team. It's all about the points. Now, as I was going to say, I can prep drops of freeze. I'm never going to get this trade announcement out. I can prep drop in the freeze. There we go. If you're just coming in, thank you, new subscriber. My name is Sam. This is the Sam Welby 12 experience, and we do things a little differently, as you may have noticed. We dance, we cry, we shout, we have a whole lot of fun, and you're earning points just from being here, which triggers all that. So you can do exclamation mark points in the chat, and it'll tell you how many points you have earned. Now, let me get back on over to the trade tracker. If you missed it, Vladimir Tarasenko was traded from the St. Louis Blues to the New York Rangers. That's right, Tarasenko and Nico Mikkola both headed to the Rangers. Going back to the St. Louis Blues is Sammy Blais, Hunter Skinner, a conditional 23 first rounder, a conditional 24 fourth rounder. So really a bag of pucks going to St. Louis Blues for Tarasenko and Mikkola. What a steal for the Rangers. And apparently St. Louis is retaining 50% of Tarasenko's salary. So that makes the Rangers very, very dangerous. So what a great pickup there for the Rangers. Now, when this trade was announced, there was one person who was not very pleased that this trade happened, and that was Patrick Kane of the Chicago Blackhawks. We know Patrick Kane is going to be on the move, but Patrick Kane, apparently one of his top picks was to go to the Rangers. The Rangers now out of the running, and Kane was none too pleased about it. But Patrick, you can't wait too long. You waited. If you would have made your move, you could have been a Ranger. I don't know what this does, but hopefully this helps. United, what's going on? Thank you for celebrating your membership. We appreciate it so much. Why can't you play hockey with pigs? Because they hog the puck. I'm a stranger. That's awesome. I was so disappointed when the Leafs lost against Boston Bruins. Yeah, Adrian, that was a tough one. It was an okay game for most of it, but it was a tough one. A very, very tough one. I have the Leafs and Raps games on different tablets using Belfi. Sportsnet, there you go. David's got the setup. He's watching everything. Even if you've played the NHL a little while, you kind of forget. So we're back in action. Appreciate everyone joining us here today. 20 likes away. Wow, 20 likes away from 100. We got 8.5 minutes to go in the first. Thank you all so much. But it is Kane would go to Boston long ago. Blair, that's right. That was the big rumor that Boston was pushing hard to pick up Patrick Kane. And we know he is one of the destinations. So the question is, do we see the Kane move happen in the next week or so? Or do they wait 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks till the trade deadline? So we'll have to wait and see. So Samsonov right now this season has the best inner slot save percentage in the league. Inner slot means right kind of in that area in front of him. Giordano sending this in from the point. Kind of hit somebody up high. Joey Anderson ended up in the net, but the puck went just wide. All the way down the ice, the puck comes. Justin Hall's going to go back to pick it up. He's going to get it to Kempf. Kempf going to play it off the boards to himself. Nice little play there. And the Leafs able to get this out and down the ice. Back behind the net, Columbus dumps it in. Sammy's going to play it along the boards. Toronto's going to get this one out. Well done, Sammy. Columbus has it all back in their own zone, trying to work it through. Thank you, new subscriber, hitting that subscribe button. Keep that subscribe train rolling. Let's get it up to 46-60. Puck coming out. Here come the Jackets. They're going to dump this one in. Coming around the side is Liam Foudy. Foudy can't get there as he was picked up by Roslovic. Roslovic coming in front, takes a shot. The net, however, was knocked off. So we're going to get a face-off to the left there, I believe, of the goaltender. So the net comes off, and this is something we see a lot of with the Toronto goaltenders. It was more so with Murray, but as they came across the post seemed to come off quite easy. So in this case, it was TJ Brody who got knocked down and slid into the post, which dislodged it. But it was knocked off by a Toronto player, and they were letting it play off. They didn't blow it down until the Jackets player was about to take a shot. Jordan, what's going on, buddy? Good evening, everyone. I'm happy. I'm home from the hospital. Nice. I'm glad to hear you're home at least, buddy. Hope you're doing all right, Jordan. Thank you, subscriber, coming in, hitting that button. Welcome in. This is going to be dumped down into the Leaf zone with just over 7 to go. Sandin overskates it. Liljegren can't get it out. Now it's going to be played again, and Sandin misses it again. Come on, Sandin. Coming back around. Jacket's going to play it in front. Boakfist gets it over to Laine. Laine takes a shot. That goes just wide. Gaudreau's been heating up. He's got 8 points in his last 7 games, 2 goals and 6 assists. But if you're Columbus, you're in the Bedard running. How much do you really want to win? Here comes Jarn Krok. He's going to bring it up. Now dump it in. Here comes Holmberg. Holmberg comes crashing in there to take away from Boakfist. Holmberg digging hard. Going to kick it free to Aston Reese. Nylander is still on. He's got to go change. Holmberg. Or sorry, is that Anderson in the corner? He's going to dig it around. Comes free. There's Alex Steeves coming in. Alex Steeves hovering around the slot. Now he's going to start backing up. Stolen. Toronto coming in to Steeves. Oh, Steeves. Alex Steeves with a glorious opportunity. And Korpisalo makes a great save. He just couldn't get it up fast enough. Wow. So Aston Reese is going to get, I don't think he's getting a high sticking penalty, but he touched the puck with a high stick. But boy, did Alex Steeves just miss getting a beauty of a goal. Wow. United's going to come in and drop the freeze. There we go. Got the little freeze. Thank you all for being here. Chuck, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. I hope everybody had a fantastic week. It has been a week, that is for sure. But glad to see you all here, and glad the Leafs have shown up as well. They've got 10 shots so far, 1 goal. Columbus, 5 shots, no goals. Something Toronto struggled with early on in the games is getting a lot of shots. We saw before the All-Star break, a lot of their games had very, very low shooting amounts, which if you're going to score goals, you got to shoot the puck. So glad to see they're at 10 shots now. I'd like to see them get up to, another 5 or 6 by the end of the period. That's totally doable. We'll see what they can do. The other thing I'd like to see from this Leafs, it seems they've been playing the bottom 6 players a lot. We're not getting a ton of sustained pressure. We're giving them lots of opportunities. So we'd like to see these guys bring their stars out and get a little bit more sustained pressure. Morgan, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome in. Homer just seconds ago shot the puck Korpisalo but didn't score. Perhaps the Swede will score a goal on the Finn. Isn't that funny? The Finns and the Swedes, when they go head-to-head, if you're a fan of international hockey, watching the players from Finland and Sweden, they are so good. They are so talented. And when they get to go head-to-head, it's really exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, coming up this Sunday, no mistake about it, it is the Super Bowl. Now, I don't know how many of you are sports fans, but who do you want to win in the Super Bowl? All right, let's see. Joyce is calling a goal from Nylander. Let's see. Let's see if this will be, can Nylander feel the call? Leafs have the puck picked up. They're going to chip it out, and let's go. Joyce wants a goal. Willie, let's make it happen. Tavares has it knocked away from his stick. Bunting can't pick it up. As we say, we want the Stars to come out. The first line does finally get back on the ice. Columbus, though, taking it to this top line. Going to be picked up over to Bunting. Bunting going to play it ahead to Marner. Here comes Mitchie. Marner's going to hit the blue line, going to bring it in. He's creating some space, throwing it in front, looking for the tip again. And Tavares gets knocked down. And he's grabbed there. Bunting comes in and grabs. So we got a little brouhaha building up behind the net as Jordan brings Carlton the Bear to the house. Eagles are going to win, Jordan says. All right, we'll see. Lucas, what's going on? Welcome in. Brian, hello there. And thank you, subscriber, hitting that subscribe button. Much appreciated. Putting us to 46.55 on our path to 46.60. How long is Matthews going to be out? I expect probably another week or so. The Leafs have a little bit of a stretch here where they're playing some of the weaker teams, so they probably won't rush him back by any means. But I would expect another week or so. Columbus going to win the draw. 5:17 to go here in the first period. Lots of whistles in this first period. They're going to dump it down the ice. Columbus, though, they win the race there. Kent Johnson coming in, getting a shot on net. You got to watch him from behind the net, Mr. Michigan. Here's Kerfoot. He's going to flip this in. Chasing it down is Yarncroc. He's going to get there and swipe it behind the net. Kerfoot, he's taking on 2 Jackets. Has a stick knocked out of his hands, and Columbus going to come away with the puck. Here comes the Jackets. Working up through the neutral zone. They come into Toronto zone. Little deke there, and that's knocked away by Nylander. Nylander is going to flip this one out and down the ice. Here's Gudbranson, has the puck, going to play it ahead. Team's making some changes. Toronto is anyways. Long pass. This is going to be tipped right in. Sammy had to get the paddle down as the puck was hopping. He's going to play it around behind the net. Engvall plays it over to Sandin. Sandin works the puck up for Kemp. Looking for Joey Anderson. Can't quite get it to him. Coming out, Jackets going to play this one down. The dump and chase game is strong with the Jackets. They are dumping everything in. And they're winning the little battles. Columbus picks up the puck, going to cycle it back around. Here comes Boakfist into the middle, backhander. That's going to go just wide. Toronto picking up the puck. Kemp, he's going to play it ahead. Kemp has almost been like a third defenseman when he's on the ice. He's been playing solid defensive hockey. Coming in, the Jackets going to play it back. Sandin's going to pick it up. Sandin tried to get it ahead to Kemp. Kemp rolls it back around. Liljegren going to try the other side. Now he's going to give it to Kemp. Kemp to Engvall. Engvall's going to carry this one in. Engvall stops, turns around, taking a look. One up. What's going on? Greg John, how's it going? Here comes the Jackets trying to make a sweet little feed there. They could not connect. Toronto was able to get it out and down the ice. There's the Triton dance, the AAU dance. Love it. Quick shot by Gaudreau, and that one gets blocked. In the corner. Thank you, subscriber, hitting that button. Much appreciated, and welcome to the channel. Here comes Steves. Alex Steves playing here tonight for the Leafs. He's got the puck. He's going to play it ahead to Aston Reese. Aston Reese, little toe drag. That hits a stick by Garkov and goes up into the net of play. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just coming in and subscribing, make sure you come in the chat and say hello. We'd like to know who is new, and we really appreciate you coming in and joining our channel with a subscribe. 89 likes on the board, so close to 100. Thank you all so much. Tavares coming in to take this draw. You know what we're going to do? 90 likes, we're going to celebrate a little bit. We're going to get a little Toronto shimmy in here as Tavares is going to take the draw. They win it back to Giordano. We're going to shimmy it up while this shift continues. There's United. I'm going to dance with the officials. We're going to dance together. We're going to mix it up. Giordano, no, he didn't keep it in. It comes out, so they're going to kill the shimmy as Columbus gets it out. Here come the Jackets. They're going to hit center ice and dump it in. 2.5 to go here in the first period. John Tavares, captain, going to play it ahead to Bunting. Bunting, little drop pass to Justin Hall. Hall playing it around to Tavares, just out of his reach. Comes to Marner. Marner feeds it in the slot. That gets knocked away. Tavares picks it up again. He's going to throw this one to net. To the net, nobody is there, so Korpisalo is easily going to glove that one and grab it. Joyce has now switched it up. She doesn't want Nylander to score. She's going for Morgan Riley. He wants Riley to score. I don't usually dance much during games, usually too busy pacing nervously. Scarlett, I'm like you. I get very nervous and anxious, so being able to dance around a little bit and celebrate some of our little wins helps me get rid of that nervous energy. And I hope you all are dancing along with me at home. 10 shots to 6. No real shots on net in the last couple of minutes here. Sounds like you in the third period of the playoffs. Leafs going to win it back to Sandin. Sandin to Willie. Willie to Sandin. Takes a shot. That's deflected wide into the corner. Picked up there by Yarncroc to Liljegren. It falls right in the slot. It's there. They get a 1-shot, 2-shot. Where is it? And Korpisalo is going to keep it out as Kerfoot, again, kind of ends up into the net. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes on the clock. It's time for the 2-minute drill, the 2-minute challenge. We're 5 likes away from 100, 4 subscribers away from 4660. It's the 2-minute drill. Can we get there? Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're looking for 5 likes and 4 subs in the next 2 minutes of gameplay. It's a chat challenge. Make it happen. Let's see if you can do it. Puck is dropped. Gonna come back. Sandin gonna play it across. Nylander playing it up. Coming into the high slide. Yarncroc takes a shot. Korpisalo makes another beautiful save. Toronto trying to keep it in. Columbus pinning it against the boards. Hanging on to it. Looks like it's Peaky playing peekaboo with the puck. Coming out in front. Here it comes, chipped all the way down the ice. I danced when Marner scored an OT. Scarlett, I think a lot of us were dancing when that one happened. Here it comes, Kerfoot, down the ice. There we go. Wow, took you 30 seconds. The like challenge complete. You're halfway there, and we got a penalty on the call. A slash with 1:23 to go. So Sillinger's going to get the penalty for slashing. Sillinger goes to the box. So Toronto gets a 2-minute power play. 2 minutes or less. The like challenge is complete. Now let's complete that subscriber challenge. So Sandin, it was a nice hit. Sandin came in with a great hit on Sillinger. A textbook hit. Sillinger didn't like it. He comes back hacking and whacking at Sandin, and he's going to get the call. So let's see if Toronto can put another one here. They're going to win the draw. Back to Riley. Riley going to play it around. Hirsch, what's going on? You're very, very welcome from downtown in the T-Dot. Well, I'm glad to have you here, my friend. Riley cycling it around, starting the pass to Nylander, takes a shot. Korpisalo with another great stop. He's kicking those legs out fierce. Bunting in front, 2 whacks at it. That's going to go just wide. Korpisalo making some nice saves again. Riley at the point, gives it up to Nylander. Nylander cycling around, down low behind the net. Back up front. Marner to Tavares. Tavares tried to feed it to Marner. Couldn't get there. It's chipped out. It's a 2-on-1 for Columbus. Nylander trying to get back. 2-on-1. Columbus shoots. And that's going to be deflected up and out of play. 4.8 seconds to go. 41.8 seconds to go here in the first period. Wow. Joyce, I'm agreeing with you. Come on, Willie. Let's put that one in. Come on, boys. Let's get Go Leafs Go. Flooding the chat. Let's see if we can will them to score in the next 41 seconds. Raymond, how's it going? Cheers, my friend. Here we go. Puck is dropped. Toronto has it. 38 seconds to go. 5 shorthanded goals for Columbus this season. Oh, no. I can prep his redeeming cheer. That means I got to cheer for the Jackets for the rest of this period. Come on, Jackets. Get this one out. Kerfoot in the corner. Kerfoot's going to play to Engvall. Come on, Columbus. Columbus working hard. They can't get it out. Come on, Blue Jackets. Toronto battling strong. The puck's going to come to Korpisalo. He's going to play it around behind the net. 10 seconds to go. Big Willie has to get it done. I know. I hope so, Mark. Raymond's calling Nylander for the next goal. We'd love to see that happen. And there we go. The horn is going to go. They didn't do it. All right. So we're going to go to the first period intermission studio. Let's hop on over. Here we go. Intermission studio. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new sponsor who's come on board and is sponsoring us for the first period intermission. So please welcome to the Samwell B12 family. We made this soft announcement during the Wings Oilers game. But please welcome Urban Beard. Urban Beard, our new intermission sponsor, and Urban Beard is providing you with a great opportunity. They are Canada's greatest beard care company. They do an unbelievable job with their beard care products. And in fact, can I, I left the box over there. Let me see if I can get this box for you. I want to show you some of what they provide. Let me see. Can I get this sir's attention? Can you pass me the box? So we're going to get the box. Urban Beard, they're all homemade products, good for the environment. They're incredible people with what they do. And they're offering us, you, the viewers, 20% off by using promo code, thank you, promo code SamwellB12. You can scan the little barcode, that will take you right to the site, or you can click on the link that is going to be dropped in the chat. There it is. NMC, NotMyCircus, put it in. You can take that link. It will take you directly to their website. Check them out for yourself. You can check out their reviews online. Their stuff is awesome. All the stuff is done in-house, handcrafted. Their ingredients are all natural, locally sourced, handmade in small batches. Oils are specifically chosen for softening and strengthening. So really, really good stuff. And I want to show you a little bit of what they have. So here we go. We got the magic box here. We're going to open the I don't have any table space. Okay, we're going to work. We're going to make this work. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff. And it's perfect timing with Valentine's Day coming up. If your significant other or parent or someone you know is one with the facial hair, you can definitely check out their stuff. And of course, you know, one of our good friends definitely needs some of their products. Right, Uncle AAU, Uncle Triton, you could use some of our Urban Beard partner products. Uncle Triton, are you still here? So we'll leave that up. So here it is, a little sampling of what they sent. So let me show you. Some of the stuff is incredible. The smell is just awesome. We're gonna get to the stats of the first period in a second, but we got some. Doesn't really show because of the green screen, but some great shampoo bar here, organic and vegan, made in Canada. Smells so good. We also got some of the Rebel beard oil, little Rebel beard oil, little dropper. This stuff is just awesome. Oh, it smells so good. Smells like a man. And then of course they also have the original beard oil flavor. Same thing, little dropper. And then this is my favorite. This is by far, I got to put this down so I don't make a mess. This is my favorite. Absolute. It's beard butter. It is beard butter, and this is the peppermint flavor. Oh my gosh, it's so incredible. I love that peppermint smell. Yes, United. I am well aware. I talk with Jordan all the time, so I'm well aware. So there it is. Products by Urban Beard. You can check them out. Again, 20% off right now just by using our promo code SamwellB12. So check it out. Enjoy if you are a bearded one or know a bearded one that would use their products. Give them our promo code. You can share this stuff out. You can share our link, share our promo code, and we would really appreciate it. All right, let's look at what's going on here in the first period. And I'd be happy to answer any of your questions as well. Yes, Gordon, it certainly does. We've all been touched one way or another and lost somebody to that horrendous disease. So here we go. Toronto Maple Leafs up 1-0. John Tavares gets his 22nd from Marner and Bunting. Toronto ends up 13 shots in the period, only 6 for Columbus. They held Columbus 2-6, which is awesome. Roshan, how's it going? Welcome in. Toronto goes 1 for 2 on the power play. Columbus goes 0 for 1. Toronto down by a lot in the faceoff percentage, which is a little surprising. 55% for Columbus. In the faceoff circle. Block shots, 9 for Toronto, 6 for Columbus. So lots of shots blocked there in that first period. Takeaways, 2 apiece. Giveaways, 2 for Toronto, 1 for Columbus. And in the hits, Columbus doing all the hitting, 7 for Columbus, 3 for Toronto. Couple penalties in that first period. It was Zach Aston Reese for Toronto taking the first one. Then Matthew Oliver, followed by Cole Sillinger, your penalty takers. The out-of-town scoreboard, right now, there's only a handful of games on the docket. The New York Rangers, 3, Seattle, 0. This game, 1-0 Toronto. Then we got Arizona, Chicago later on, Pittsburgh, Anaheim later on as well. And tell me I didn't make my Tim Hortons picks. You know how many times I went into the app today and I'm like, I got to make my picks. Tell me I didn't. I swear I did. Nope, I certainly did not. So we're picking from the late game again today. All right, let's see. Who are we going to pick? We're going to go Evgeny Malkin. Malkin's going to score for us. We're going to go Frank Vitrano, and I always hate the last ones. Let's go Jacob Chychrun. Chychrun's going to get us a goal. There we go. Our picks are locked. God, one of these days I'll remember to do them on time. Tim, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Matthews is back. Matthews not back yet. Matthews will hopefully be back very, very soon. Probably going to be another week or so. I was afraid of facial hair, but then it just grew on me. There you go. I'm a stranger. You should check out their stuff. At least you get 20% off. So take a look. Again, use our link and it'll take you right in, or use our QR code, and Samwell B12 will get you that 20% off. So let's talk trades, because trades are the hot button item right now. Did I miss something? Matthews is on vacation. That's right. Yeah, Matthews is on 3 weeks paid vacation. He's on PTO. Oh gosh. So we talked about Vladimir Tarasenko getting traded over. He was the big one. We talked about Patrick Kane not being happy, but a couple other things have taken place in the past couple of days, more along the signing front. The big one for us, anyways, for the Maple Leafs, Connor Timmins re-signed. He was a restricted free agent. He has signed 2 years, $2.2 million, so 1.1 a year on average. I think this is a great signing. Hey, Corey, what's going on? What do you think about the Chychrun rumors this week of him following Matthews and Marner and Bunting, different media outlets? So, Corey, I will tell you, the Chychrun rumors to Toronto have been going on for a very long time. At least it feels like a very long time. I wouldn't hate it. I would not hate it at all. I think he would be a nice pickup, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But Connor Timmins, that was the big signing for Toronto. I think this is great. Even though he's been a healthy scratch now, I think 4 games in a row, I really like what Connor Timmins brings to the table for Toronto. He's a really good passer. He seems to be a good playmaker, good defensive hockey IQ. Really like what he's doing. The way he moves the puck is great. So I think Timmins will fit in nicely. He just needs an opportunity right now. The few times he came in as a depth defenseman when we've had injuries has been solid. So really, really like to see him come in. Max, what's going on? That Sandin hit equals we need this guy. I will tell you, when Sandin started this season, he made a lot of big mistakes, and a lot of mistakes that led to goals for the other teams. And I was not happy about his performance. But ever since he settled down, he's been better and better and better. So I agree. I think Sandin is going to be a key piece to our puzzle. And I really hope they don't make a mistake and try and, include him as part of something to move him, because that would just be ugly. I think that would be a mistake, if you will. All right, so let's see if we can bring up the trade bait list here. I might have to expand this out. Give me a second. I had it a minute ago, and then of course I changed my screen. Oh, goodness gracious. Here we go. Here, give me this. Oh, come on. Of course, it doesn't want to work now. All right, let me see if I can go back and bring this up. I apologize. I had this all set to go, and of course, it's what happens when you start clicking on the screens you don't want to. There we go. All right. Oh, back button, you failed me. Here we go. The trade bait list. And this has been changing over the last few days. Of course, a lot of the names are the same, but in different positions. Timo Meier, he's the big one at the top of the board right now. He is also one of the big names that is attached to Toronto in rumor. He comes in at a $6 million cap hit. We don't really have $6 million to offer right now. So it would have to be some kind of, hanging on to the salary, getting some of his salary retained by San Jose, which they would probably do. It wouldn't surprise me if they were able to get some of it retained. We actually have in total 6.2 mil right now in long-term IR. So they could make something work. Of course, you're going to have Matthews coming back soon. You're going to have Murray coming back soon. So you got to make sure you have the space for them. But so Timo Meier, he's the big one who leads the board. Chychrun is number 2. I think Chychrun is a great pickup. He's still got 2 years left on his contract at 4.6 million. I think that is the guy. You got to nail him. He would be great from a defensive standpoint. The contract is right. You still got 2 more years. The thing with Meier is he's an RFA, so he could end up being a rental player. But I kind of think Chychrun is your guy. I can prep the $1.49 super sticker with the rose. Oh, thank you, I can prep. You can be my Valentine. Appreciate the rose. Thank you so much. But yeah, I think of Meier or Chychrun. I think Chychrun is your longer term guy. Patrick Kane dropping down to number 3. He's sitting there at 10.5 million a year, and he's not having a great season. And he's going to be probably a rental player depending on where he goes, because he's going to be seeking around that $10 million mark. And what are you going to do? Only a handful of teams can afford that. Again, Boston is the big one he's going to go to. And if he goes to Boston, sorry, Leaf fans, there's no way Toronto can beat Boston if you add Patrick Kane to that lineup. They would be just insane. It's for your wife, Sam. Don't forget about her on the 14th. Absolutely, I can prep. Absolutely. Wait a second. Are you sending flowers to my wife? Do we need to have a conversation? But we appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's funny. Would you trade Lillian Knives for Chychrun? Ooh, Max. Oh, that's tough. Knives is, he's one of those, it's a risk, right? We haven't really seen what he can do. He's still developing. I think if you're Toronto, what it comes down to when you're looking at trading prospects, you kind of want to see what's going to happen with Patrick Kane and what Boston's going to do. And I know you can't take the sit back and wait for too long, but if Boston's going to go out and sign Kane and all of a sudden Boston's going to become, I don't want to say unbeatable, but darn unbeatable. Do you really want to trade away a lot of prospects to try and make a push when it's going to be tough to get out of your own division? That's going to be really tough. So I don't know if I would necessarily make that. I'd have to really think long and hard about it. But that Chychrun at 4.6 with 2 years left, I mean, that's not a rental player, right? That is a really good pickup. Ryan O'Reilly, number 4th on the list. And again, he's also rumored to be coming to Toronto. At least Toronto admitted they were interested in him before he broke his foot. So when he comes back, we'll have to see if they do still have an interest in O'Reilly or they don't. Kartik, what's going on? Watching from Columbus. Well, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Are you a Columbus fan? Are you a Toronto fan? And if you're a Columbus fan, do you think they have are you hoping you pick up Bedard? What happened to Murray? Murray had an ankle injury in practice. He something with his ankle got him. So he's been out for a little while. Moving down that list, Tarasenko, he's already been traded. He was 5th on the list. Coming in 6th, we talked about him in kind of the pregame show, is that Vladislav Garvikov. The defenseman, he's making $2.8 million. He's an unrestricted free agent. So he is a potential target there. It looks like he's a solid defenseman. Baker, what's going on? Dubas kind of is saying, might not be our year to go for it, which he's right. I don't think team wins a cup, not this year for sure. You know what? It's tough. It's interesting. I didn't hear him kind of make those comments, but it's interesting, right? Because you have to look, we can take Tampa. Boston makes me really nervous. Boston, the talent they have today and the way Linus Ullmark is playing, if they all of a sudden add more firepower in Patrick Kane, that team is going to be ridiculous. I mean, they're already ridiculous. So that it'll be very interesting. Riley and O'Reilly in the same team will get confusing. Yes, it would. It would be very confusing. Now, Patrick Kane isn't the only Blackhawk on the trade list. Jonathan Taves also looking to find a ticket out of Toronto. And a shocker, Jonathan Toews also linked to come to Toronto. Every one of these players is some rumor to come to Toronto. He's also making $10.5 million a year. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Couple other notables on this list as the period's going to be coming back momentarily. Ivan Barbashev from St. Louis. He's rumored. He's a nice pickup. He's a prospect. I expected more from him. Haven't really seen it, but that would be really interesting. Luke Shen on that list. You know, he's making the league minimum, just about $850K. Luke Shen is slow. He's solid, but he's slow. So I would not want him. Jake McCabe from Chicago on that list. Nick Bugstad on that list. John Klingberg on Anaheim on that list. Matt Dumba. Now, we know Minnesota's been trying to move Dumba for a while, but Matt Dumba's on that list. He's another one that he's making $6 million. He's an unrestricted free agent. If I don't get Chychrun, you know, Dumba's a guy I would take a look at for sure. You got Max Domi on that list, of course. That would be interesting. Brock Besser from Vancouver is on that list. And then you have Erik Karlsson. And if I'm Toronto, I do not touch Erik Karlsson, even though he's having a career year. He's just, I don't know. I don't know if I would give up a lot for him just because of his age. United's dropping another robot. Oh, gosh. All right, we'll get the robot going. Utah 20, Toronto 31. Raptors having themselves a good game. Wayne, how's it going? Leafs need more Canadian jam if they want to beat Tampa Bay, Boston. You cannot win the NHL if you carry a purse. I love that. Good job broadcasting, Wayne, Panama City Beach, Florida. Well, thank you very much, Wayne. Appreciate it. We're going to be heading down to Florida very soon, so keep that weather warmed up for us. Can't wait to head down there. So it's interesting when we look at a lot of these names on the list. A lot of them are tied in one way or another to Toronto. We know Toronto's not trading for 10 people. So we're going to have to see how this shakes down over the next couple weeks. Let's get over to the game screen. Let's get the second period going. It's time for the Leafs in Columbus, part 2. And ladies and gentlemen, great job getting over 100 likes. And we're almost there, 46:59. So I'll give you a round of applause. I'll give you part marks for almost completing that challenge and getting us almost to 46:60. So Toronto going to kick off this period on the power play for 15 more seconds. On fresh ice, they're not really going to get much done. This is going to be dumped in and is going to be blown down. Has to come right back out. They had knives before the playoffs. There's your physical second line. You know, it would be interesting. I mean, there's such conversation about knives, right? What he can do, what he can't do, what he's going to bring to the table. And my worry, and this is kind of the same with Andreas Janssen when he came up, is there was this stigma, this preconceived notion of he's going to be our bulldog. Look what he did for the Marlies, leading them to championships. And, you know, he can shoot, he can skate, he can hit. And he came to the Leafs and he was pretty much ineffective. Moves to New Jersey, and I think New Jersey sent him down on waivers. So I hope Knives doesn't become a case like that, where the expectation is so high that he just can't live up to it. So Knives makes me nervous. Here's Hall. Going to play it around. Penalty has expired, so they're back at even strength. Daniel, how's it going? Yes, it is on TV. The game, at least in my region, is on TSN here in Ontario. Kerfoot trying to get it in. Tavares there at the line. They can't get it in. This is going to come back. And we also threw that with Sparks. Yes, Garrett Sparks. The next goaltender was supposed to be the next big thing, right? Garrett Sparks. And he just could not do anything. Yarncroc has his bucket knocked off. He's got to go back to the bench. Kerfoot centering it in front. Look out. Coming in. It was David Kempf. Got a stick on it, and he's going to knock it over, and Korpisalo makes a great stop. So thanks, everybody, for hanging out through the first period intermission. Nice game we got going here. The Leafs out to the 1-0 lead. They didn't get a chance to extend it on the power play. But let's see if they can keep the pressure going. Cheers, Dallas. And Dallas, I hope you've had a phenomenal week and have a safe trip home. Not enough NHL experience. That's exactly it, Mark. There's a big learning curve to be had. Big learning curve. Coming around, Liljegren going to bring this one in. And here's a perfect example. Korpisalo is going to hold that one. If you look at both Liljegren and Sandin, it's taken them quite some time to get things back together and get in here. So it really is going to take Knives, you know, some chance to hang out and figure his way around. All right, Daniel, well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good evening. Here it is. Nylander is going to lose the draw. Now he gets the kind of bounce back, gets it back to Brody. Brody at the point, going to send this one in. Looking in front. Took a funny hop, and Korpisalo is going to grab that one again. So Korpisalo's looking pretty decent, I will say. Columbus not having a good job. Again, some sloppy play in their own zone. This one hit off the backside of a Columbus player, and Korpisalo was there to track it all the way. More Marner showing up, giving his little applause. Puts bricks in purse. Yeah. Bubbles had the nicest hockey bucket. Coming out in front. Also, I like the Mike Foligno bucket. That one is up there on my list of fancy buckets. Turned around. Toronto trying to steal it away. They do. Here's Nylander coming and going upstairs. And I think Korpisalo got a piece of that on the glove. Gaudreau versus Marner. See y'all later. Roshan, who's your pick, Marner or Gaudreau? Here it comes the other way. David Kempf, he's flying down the wing. Trying to cut around Blankman. He does. Gets a shot off, and Korpisalo had to make another stop. Wow, Toronto was eating their Wheaties during the intermission because they've really come out skating hard. Looks like their legs are finally starting to get back in here. Coming back in. Here come the Jackets. Blankberg sending it in. Riley knocks that one down. They get it out. Here's Engvall. It's a 2-on-1. Can they get in there? Engvall stops. He's going to wait for somebody else. Takes a shot. Korpisalo looks behind him, but he looks like he's shut the door and squeezing those legs. Yes, the roundest helmet in the game, Foligno. I know, right, BD? It's awesome. Marner every day. You know, it's interesting. If I would have asked you that question last year, Marner versus Gaudreau, would you still say Marner? Considering Marner did not have a great year last year, and Gaudreau had probably his career season. Sarah, what's going on? Welcome in. Good evening. Your savior is here. So coming in, Roslick in to take the draw. He came over with line A. Toronto wins it. Justin Hall gets it across. Giordano takes a shot. It's sitting in the slot. They can't get it. It's picked up by Foudy. Foudy going to play it ahead. Giordano has to come back and get it, but Foudy steals it away from him before Giordano takes Foudy heavily into the boards. Giordano got away with one there. Keeping the 5-hole. Yeah, there you go. Yes, all right. Mitch Marner for the next goal. We got Marner for the next. All right, who else? Let's get your next goal predictions up there. Who is the player you would like to see score the next goal? We got Robert getting in there with Marner. I'd like to go with Bunting. Same line, but other wing. I'll go with Bunting for the goal. Imagine Donald Trump playing as a Leaf player. Oh, God, United. Nylander. Raymond's going Nylander. Hayden's calling Samsonov. Yeah. Fine, there's another Barner. Another Bunting. Holmberg. Holmberg is in tonight. Bunting. Marner has the highest hockey IQ in the game. He sees the game like no other. That's very true. I don't know if it's the highest in the game, Mark, but I agree. I think he sees it very, very differently. The feedback from a lot of the All-Stars from the All-Star game were how impressed they were with Marner. Joyce is still calling for Nylander next goal. Morgan's going to say Marner as well. Columbus trying to get in. Yeah, a lot of the players super impressed with Marner. Of course, Marner just a point or two shy from picking up the MVP honors. Marner, I think it was a record 6 assists that he got. Jordan bringing Carlton back out. Marner picked up 6 assists in the All-Star game, of course, combined over 2. Tkachuk, who won the MVP, had 7 points. So Marner just 1 point behind. Want to see a lower line score instead of the game. Tighter than I thought it would be. Yeah, Terry, I'm not surprised it's so tight because usually the weaker teams seem to play better against Toronto, or Toronto just seems to play weaker against the weaker teams. But yeah, I'd like to see. I'd be happy if one of the lower lines put it in. Coming back around, holding it. Toronto reverses it. They have it in the Columbus zone. Trying to put pressure in it. They had it for a second. Holmberg did, and it came out. You know, it's so weird to see Holmberg at 29 and Joey Anderson at 28. The sweater numbers, it's so hard when they roll up to tell which one is which. Shot's going to go around the side. It's going to come to the line. Sandin goes up to try and glove it down. Can't do it. It's going to come out. Liljegren over to Sandin. Sandin back to Liljegren. Taking a long look in front. Here they come up ahead. All the way down the ice. Coming back around. Toronto. Cycling through. Bunting drops it for Marner. Marner tried to feed it across for Riley instead of taking the shot. That might have been a mistake. Here comes Gaudreau. Gaudreau bringing this one down. Johnny Hockey's going to play it around behind Toronto's net. Brody in there on the boards. Here comes, can't see who that is. Jenner in there as well with Line. But it comes out. Toronto brings it out. They dump it in. Marner still in there on the forecheck as the rest of the line going to change it up. Rory Rutan from Alaska. Well, thank you for being here. Glad to have you here. From our favorite team, Sam, the Coyotes. Oh, what did the Coyotes do? I missed your first comment. I'm hearing a ton about Jacob Churchin also. Of course. Blair, that would be the one coyote you would be allowed to get us. Coming around, here's the Jackets. Sloppy play again in the neutral zone. Toronto picks it up and brings it in. Nylander kind of drops it off to Liljegren. Liljegren cycling back around. Justin Hall has come on with him as well as the defensive pairing are in the midst of a change. Over to Nylander, tries to take a shot. That gets blocked. 6 minutes gone here in the second period. Roslick going to bring this one in. Going to take the shot, and that goes just wide. Wow, Columbus getting really close there. Coming around the side, Liljegren's going to pick this one up. He's going to chip it ahead to Nylander. Nylander going to play this one down. Couldn't hit Kempf, but Kempf gets in there first on the forecheck. Sending it around behind the net for Engvall. Engvall, he's working it. Going to roll this back to the point. They're going to put it in, looking for the tip. Now it's Joey Anderson. Anderson back to the point again. Side of the net. Here's Sandin. Sandin takes a wrister. That got up high. And Korpisalo's going to grab that one and make it quite a nice stop. Quite a nice stop. They're going to take a commercial break. Carbon, what's going on? This is my hockey night in Canada. Well, welcome in. I'm glad we could bring you the action. Phantom, how's it going? Good to see you. Go Leafs, go. Absolutely. Well, welcome in, everyone. If you're new and you're just coming in for the very first time here, my name is Sam. This is the Samwell B12 experience, also known as the ruler of the Leafs regional restrictions. Sarah cracks me up. But welcome in. Thanks for joining us. We do things a little differently while we call the game. You can earn points just by being here. You can check your points at any time by doing ! points in the chat. The Electrical Trade, welcome in. Good to see you, and thanks for being here. Check in your points. With those points, you'll see commands where you can bring different graphics up on the screen. You can bring up Carlton the Bear. You can bring up Marner's mom. You can bring up different things. So it's all about having fun. Jeremy Swayman, unusual for NHLers born in the 50 states. So Jeremy Swayman, he's been a good goalie, and he's getting a little bit of an unfair shake right now because Allmark has just been so good that he's been dominating the play for the Bruins. Gamer Zone, what's going on? Welcome in. There you go. You check those points and then make sure to use those points and have some fun. Of course, all of our channel members get 2 added benefits right off the hop. 1, you get all the custom emojis to play with all stream long. And of course, you also get our gambling game where you can gamble the points you've earned to earn points at a faster pace. There's the commands for all the redemptions by the Streamlabs bot. So you see that you can do !redeem followed by the command, and that will bring up the various things on the screen. So they're just coming back from commercial break, doing a little highlight of the Captain Boone Jenner. You know, I do have to say, not anything about Boone Jenner, but I really like these black jerseys the Jackets are wearing. This kind of holographic, hollow foil kind of material they have in the numbers is really, really cool. Thank you, subscribers coming in. Robertson comes in, takes a shot on Sammy. He's going to make that stop. There's Marner's mom. Marner's mom showing up. Trying to get the boys fired up. If you missed it off the hop, we debuted our brand new Maple Leaf hype video. I hope you enjoyed this version of it, different from the first half season one. We're going to roll with this one for the rest of the season. So Jenner, 630 career games played, second in Columbus Blue Jacket history. So that's pretty darn good. Shots are now 23-9 in favor of the Leafs. That tells a whole lot in regards to the story of what we're seeing here tonight. Quick shot from the point. Nice save. Comes out. It's Colin bringing Marner's mom back to the forefront. Cashew, what's going on? Let's go Blues. Coming back. Toronto going to work this one all the way back. Little passing around. Here they come. They're now moving it up. Taylor coming in. What's going on? Thank you so much for the subscribe. Much appreciated, and welcome to the channel. Coming back to the point. Quick shot. That's going to go just wide. Behind the side of the net, Tavares, he's digging at it. Riley's in there, and we got an arm up. We got a penalty coming up to the Jackets. Interference is the call, so Toronto going to go back to the power play with 12:38 here to go. Nothing doing in the first half of the period so far. Gavrikov is the guy. He's the trade guy, the trade target. And Gavrikov is going back to the box. I believe that's his second penalty tonight. So not making a good impression. Maybe not. Maybe it's only his first. But it's an interference call nonetheless. Toronto back on the power play. Thank you, subscriber. Hitting that button. 62 on the list. Now, if we get to the point, if we get where we hit 4,666, that means we're 4 subs away. We need somebody to subscribe really quick to get us off that number. So keep an eye if it gets to 466. We got to hit it fast. Nylander takes a shot that hits the side of the net. Comes back aside. Jacket's going to get it to the line. Not out. They get a second whack at it, and this time they get it out and down the ice. Right on Samsonov. Samsonov's going to fire it down the ice. Here's Marner with the puck. Marner being worked over big time by Robinson. He's got to go all the way back. Here they go. Let's call Subway. Here comes the Leafs. Nylander with the puck. He's going to carry this one up. He's going to dump it in. Leafs trying to give chase. 1:10 to go in the power play. Behind the net, it's turned over. They get it. Oh, Columbus gets it to the line. It's out and it rolls down. All the way down. Toronto's going to turn this one around. It's Riley with the puck. Little slow pass to Liljegren. As these both teams making changes. Teams making changes. Sam, do you know how hard it is to pack a post-Disney suitcase? I can only imagine, Dallas. That's why you need to take an extra suitcase when you get there. Yarncroc in there on the forecheck. Toronto trying to get it. Columbus doing a nice job playing keep away and tying it up along the boards. Finally, Engvall gets it out down to the point. Here's Kerfoot, side of the faceoff circle. Back to the point for Sandin. Sandin across to Liljegren. He takes a one-timer. That stopped and knocked to the side. And Columbus clears this one out and down the ice again. Sammy again going to play this one all the way to the Jackets blue line. Here's Kerfoot coming in. Kerfoot takes a wrister. And Korpisalo's going to make that stop. Wow. Nice stop there. Korpisalo. If it wasn't for Korpisalo, this game would be blown wide open. He's looking mighty, mighty sharp. Moving very well laterally. So Korpisalo moving well. Nylander's got 7 power play goals. He's third on Toronto on the power play. This is going to come all the way down the ice. Columbus is going to get there first. Right as the power play expires, they kill it off, and Robinson gets down the ice first. Toronto steals it away. Justin Hall has it. He gets tied up. Hall's trying to play it around. Holmberg in there as well. Going to get it to Aston Reese. Back out to Hall to Brody. TJ Brody's going to play this one ahead. Toronto just can't really get it in. Steve's having an issue there. Columbus with the puck. We're at 10 minutes now. 10 minutes to go here in the second period. Did Nylander score the only one? It was not Nylander that scored. It was Johnny Tavares. Tavares from Marner and Bunting got the first and only goal at this point. Here they come across. Gabbert going to pass it along, trying to come through. Joey Anderson on the side. He's going to make a bump. Here comes Toronto, trying to set themselves up and get going, moving their way through. Coming in, nice play there. Nice play, very, very surprising. Working it all the way down and through. David, we love the updates. Thank you so much for all updates, but please do not mention any other streams, okay? Thank you so much. Sean, what's going on? Hope you're having an awesome day. I picked Tavares as one of my Timmy picks. Sean, that's awesome. There you go. Again, David, I will ask that you kindly do not promote any other streams or streamers in our chat. So thank you kindly. Sillinger coming around behind the net. Kicks it in front to Gaudreau. Gaudreau with the backhand. Sammy got a piece of that and knocks it over to the side. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is going to come all the way down the ice. So Gaudreau jumped all over that loose puck. He was coming in really, really fast. Used to be named Heel. Yeah, Sean, I recognize you. I don't know. I put that together, but it didn't click for a moment. Here they come back around. Columbus starting to up the pressure. Thank you, subscriber, coming in and hitting that button. Much appreciated. Marner, trying to hit for a breakaway. The Northern Snowman need Nylander to score tonight. All right. Let's see if we can will it. Let's see if we can will Willie to get you that goal. Roslovic coming in. He's going to take a shot. That hits a skate and goes to the side. Sandin can't get it out. They're going to keep it in. Liljegren in the corner. He can't get there. Columbus. We got a high stick coming up. High stick coming up. Liljegren went for the stick lift, and instead he got the nose lift. So I think Foodie's going to go, and Foodie's bleeding. So this is going to be a double minor for Liljegren when they break. Ouch. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sam. This is a Samuel B12. Thank you so much for being here. I want to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you to all of our channel members. So thank you so much to all of our members. Of course, our newest member will get you added in there before our next stream. But thank you so much to all of our channel members who have invested, whether they've become a member themselves or they've purchased a gifted membership for some of our other lucky viewers to be able to become members. If you want to join the membership squad, there's the link in the chat. You can click that. It'll take you to the join page, Or if you're watching on a computer, you can click the join button you see just below. That will take you to the page that details all the benefits and costs of the various membership plans. We have 4 different membership levels available to choose from. So thank you so much, because those memberships allow us to invest back in the channel for hardware, software, upgrades, different apps to use, different things. So really, really, really appreciate it. So we got a penalty coming up here. Liljegren going to the box. He got the stick up. He's gone for 4 minutes. We got some blood. Foodie is dropping a little red dye number 9. I don't know if that's a thing, but he's got a little nosebleed because of the stick. So Liljegren is gone. Columbus to the power play for 4 minutes or less. And thank you so much, new subscriber, for coming in. Appreciate it. Let's see here. All right, we are on the power play. All right, thank you, AAU. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Let me make sure. So, Triton, if that was your message, I just read it. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing anything else. All right. Cool. So, thank you, Triton. Here we go on the power play. I'm just about a minute gone here. 7 minutes to go in the period. Columbus trying to get something going here. Toronto keeping them to the outside. Playing this around, coming out in front. Tip, that's going to go just wide, but they're holding on. Gaudreau sending it across. That's going to go wide. Line A is going to pick it up on the other side. Feeds it to the point. Back to Johnny. Finally are able to rip that one. Tanner, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Jeremy, hello there, and welcome in as well. So we appreciate everybody coming and hanging out tonight. All right, we're 3 subscribers away from the number. So when we hit that number, we got to subscribe really fast to get us past it. Cora, how's it going? All right, with 6.5 to go, let's help the Leafs kill this power play. We're going to do the wave. We're going to get the virtual wave going. Get your wave hands ready. We're going to count it in with 2.5 minutes to go in the power play. Columbus bringing it into Toronto zone. They need our help. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, the wave is going. Hey. You can also do the wave at home, but it's more fun if you put the emojis in and do it at home. All right. Sean, take it easy. Hey, Sid, what's going on? There we go. The hands are coming around. The virtual wave is in the house. As here come the Jackets. They've killed off half of it. 2 minutes gone, 2 minutes to go. Roslick bringing it around. Coming through, going to chip it to the side. Columbus trying to set it up. Roslick giving it back in the corner. Comes out in front. Toronto picks it up. Here's Engvall. Hey, Engvall with 1 man to beat. He's taking a look. He feeds it across. Oh, going for the short-handed opportunity was Reese. And a great save by Korpisalo. Wow. Hey. Love the hands flying. Great stop. Here comes Columbus. 1.5 minutes now to go. Gaudreau coming right up the slot. Takes a shot. Sammy gets a piece of that and knocks it to the side. Toronto gets it to the line. Engvall can't get it past. Columbus keeps it in just barely. All right. Gaudreau circling around. Engvall again gets an opportunity but can't knock it out. And here it's picked off. Kerfoot with it. He's going. Engvall doesn't have any gas left. He's at the end of his shift. Kerfoot has the puck. He's going to take it in the corner. Hang on to it as he gets a big bump by Boakfist. Now he's going to change. Here comes Columbus. Working the puck back and forth, but they're going to carry this one ahead. Bringing this one up. They can't get the shot off. It goes to the corner. 30 seconds to go. Samsonov is the real deal. He's looking mighty fine. Pass coming across to Gaudreau. Gaudreau playing it around. Patrick Laine Has it stolen from him. Yarncroc with the puck. He's going to bank this one off the boards. This should do it. This should do it. 10 seconds to go. Korpisalo banging his stick on the ice out of frustration. Nobody was coming back to pick it up. Nobody. Michael and Bella's Travel Channel, welcome in, coming in, getting in on the wave. Alex, how's it going? Lead pass. Here's Nylander on a breakaway, and he can't beat Korpisalo. Incredible. Korpisalo just looking super, super strong. Wow. Nylander with opportunities just cannot put it in. Coming around, trying to get through. Yes, if you're not live, if you're a little behind, make sure you hit that refresh button. Make sure your feed is live and the little live red dot is on. In the corner, coming around. Really hope the Leafs make a couple good trades before the deadline. Sean, I do as well. I do as well. 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Toronto was able to kill off the double minor for high sticking and drawn blood. So we're at even strength. So great job on the penalty kill, Toronto. Columbus circling back around. They have the possession. They're going to play this one ahead. They're going to dump it in, dump and roll, dump and roll. Back Riley, he's going to pick it up. He takes a hit. Toronto looking to move it ahead. They get it to Marner. Marner lost it kind of in his feet. And this is going to be dumped in. Rolls all the way down. Dominic, hello there, listening from Ireland. Well, Dominic, welcome in, and thank you so much for being here today. Really appreciate it. Which team are you going for? Are you a Leafs fan, a Columbus fan, or just a hockey fan? Side of the net, Samsonov standing tall again. Going to get it to the point. Coming across. Here's a one-timer, and that's going to go just wide. Andrew Peaky with a huge rising shot, and that goes just wide. Toronto trying to get it out of their zone. They got lucky. A trip there. They did not get called on it. Back, Justin Hall. He's going to play it ahead. Gives it up to Holmberg. He's going to roll it in, and he's going to take a hit. Nylander steals it over. He's being watched closely. Had it stolen, but then stolen it right back. That's right, Claude. Let's go Leafs. Here comes Columbus. Steals the puck. Gaudreau takes a shot. Sammy in the save, in the splits. Makes the save, and it's going to roll to the side of the net. TJ, what's going on, bud? Good to see ya. Nylander trying to chase this one down again, but it's going to be picked up by Gabranson for Columbus. Columbus going to play this one ahead. Toronto gets it out, and they're going to play it back, but it rolls all the way down the ice. Arctic, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope everyone had a fantastic week and is getting ready for a great weekend. Jackets with the puck. Last minute to go here in this period.
Last minute of play in this period.
Columbus take a shot. They had that one blocked. Coming in, quick shot. Nice stop. Still digging at it. Can't get it through. Thank you, Samsonov is right, Joyce. Here's another one-timer. That shot gets blocked. This is going to come out. Sandin's going to chip it down. Joey Anderson in there. He's given chase. A little collision in the corner. Kempf in there as well. 27 seconds to go. I can't believe there's only one goal on the board. Come in here, Riley. He's going to toe drag. Take the shot. That's going to hit a leg and falls down in front. Doesn't get right through to the net. 13 seconds to go. Here it is. It's going to be dumped in. In the corner, Columbus going to come away with it. 5 seconds to go. 3 seconds to go. And that's going to do it. There goes the horn. This period has come to an end. All right, let's go to our second period intermission studio. And joining us again from parts unknown. Just kidding. I know exactly where she is. Please welcome our good friend, Dallas Hockey Girl. What's going on?
Go Hockey Go.
Go Hockey Go. So I have to ask. Let me near far. All right, let me stop playing with that.
Near far. Do you like over?
All right, good enough. So tonight, if I'm not mistaken, is this your last night?
Womp womp.
Womp womp. What time? What time do you have to be out of there in the morning?
10 o'clock. They need the RV back at 10 because checkout time at Fort Wilderness is 11, so they need to do whatever they need to do to pack up and haul
Gotcha.
it out.
Gotcha. All
Yeah,
right, not so
that's all
bad.
good.
Not so bad. So all in
Well,
all,
thank you, BD.
you've been there for about 2.5 months. I'm just how
2 weeks.
on the hand scale, how many fingers, including thumbs, do you give it? Is it a perfect 10? Is it a 9.5?
I'm giving it an 8. Few hiccups here and there with silly things, but all good. It was a lovely, lovely trip. I am ready to go home. Not necessarily wanting to go back to work, but ready to go home and be in my own bed.
Well,
The bed is very high, so I'm tired of pole vaulting into the bed. It's very comfortable though, but I'm tired of pole vaulting into it.
nice. Well, the good news, it's been warm here the last couple days. A lot of the snow has melted. So it's a good time to come back. And we're really just trading spots. So
Yes.
we'll
Well, you're
make
not
sure to
staying in the exact same place, but you know.
yeah, we'll make sure to let you know, anything that might have changed in the couple of days since
In a
you've
couple of
left.
days from when I leave and you get here, yeah.
Yeah,
We'll wave
exactly.
airplanes our airplanes pass each other. Well,
There we
"Hi."
go. We'll do a high wing in the uh so
Yeah.
these Leafs, I'm gonna say this.
It causes me stress, man. It's I'm all stressy about it. It's like, what the hell?
So in case you didn't know, I'm gonna tell you. Columbus is currently sitting in 32nd position. They're in dead last. They couldn't be further behind if they tried. Um,
32nd out of
they're
32.
32nd out of 32nd. They have played 3 more games than Chicago. Oh, Lucas freezing me in carbonate. Why, Lucas? Why? They are in dead last. They are holding the
And
Montreal
why is the
Canadiens
score
spot
not
at the bottom.
higher? Why is the score not higher?
Exactly. Why can they not play Columbus? They're playing a very sloppy game. This now Corpusalo has been great.
Yes, the
They
goalie's
but
on point. The
the Leafs
goalie's on
should
point.
have like 3 or 4 goals about now.
And that's probably why the score is 1-0 instead of 10-0. Their goalie is on point. However, the goalie he's crucial, but he's not the whole team.
Yeah, but what makes me nervous where it comes from is it's only a 1 goal lead. So this could be I take a shot, it pinballs off 3 people, hits somebody in the helmet and goes in, and now we're tied. It could be a fluke goal.
Do
Um,
not wake the cosmos. Do not wake the cosmos. Thank you, Sean and Pepe.
they need to put something together and get out there. It's just
Right, right.
just crazy. But the Leafs need to do this. They always tend to do this when they're playing down. And yeah, guys, I'm seeing from my side, I see 135 likes on the board. So thank you for hitting all those likes.
It was very good,
Appreciate it.
Lucas. Head home tomorrow.
Um, Toronto always seems to play down to the lower teams, and this is going to be a big stretch because they have 2 games against Columbus, including tonight, 2 games against Chicago coming up, and 1 game against Montreal. These are all bottom end teams. Um, I mean, listen, it's not like
Seriously.
they're in the stretch of not
Who
making
makes
the
this
playoffs.
schedule? Like,
They're
did they just like throw darts at a dartboard and make this? Is this how they make the schedule?
yeah, pretty much. Um,
Seriously, I'm with you. The way the conferences and the leagues are set up, I don't like it. I don't like it. We don't play all the teams we used to play, and yeah,
so that
don't
was
like it.
actually a big debate at the at the All-Star game. Oh, I owe a robot. All right, sorry, I didn't see it. I'll give you a little sitting down robot.
We'll Vogue, and I'll Vogue.
um, at the All-Star
I'll have to
game,
make that a redeem, a Vogue.
a Vogue.
Strike a pose. Strike
They
a
were
pose.
they were talking about, Crosby and a couple other players want to go back to the whole 1 versus 8 format. There was, a lot of debate about some of the rules in how these teams stack up, and Bettman, very quickly kind of shot them all down and said, "Yep, nothing's broken, so we don't need to look to fix anything."
Oh, please. Says
I
you who aren't
it
watching the
just
game.
and I understand you want to get the big rivalries together in the playoffs,
Yeah.
but that kind of spilled over into the regular season, where remember we used to have when it
You
was
don't want
in the conferences they would play each team like 8 times.
Mhm. We
Had your
played Ottawa, like, every other day, it felt like.
Yeah, and when Detroit, when they were in the Norris division, Toronto, Detroit, they'd play so many times. Edmonton and Calgary would play a ton of times.
You said Norris division. Psych!
Yeah. They Calgary and Edmonton only play each other, I think, 3 times.
Yeah,
Hello, Marner. Thank you for your applause. These
thank
teams
you.
only meet a handful of times, and a lot of the big rivalry games are already done for the year.
Yeah, and those
So
battles of Alberta bring in a huge amount of fans and a huge amount of people to the game. Huge amount of people to those games.
yeah,
Whether they're in Calgary or Edmonton, it doesn't matter which spot. People will drive either way.
yep.
And so,
And so I understand, the debate is fans want to see every team at least once come through. And I get that. I want to see Nashville come to town. I want to see Colorado come to town. I want to see the Canucks in Edmonton and all that jazz. If you're in other cities, yeah, you want to see the Leafs come to your city. Um, but it's they got to do something, right? I don't want to say we need more games in the regular season. Like we already play 82 games. It's a lot,
a lot of games.
and what are they going to add 8 more games to make it 90 games? And
Well, we already go almost to the end of June by the time, depending on how the playoffs roll, like how many games it's needed to do each round of the playoffs. So we're already going to the end of June, and everybody, by the middle of June, a lot of people are going, "What the hell? Why is hockey still on its baseball season?"
right, it's so true. Like there's a lot you can do. Yes, Arctic. Unfortunately, AAU he couldn't be here tonight. But you know what we'll
Right.
do? So we get a replacement for him. Here, we'll bring in here. Triton couldn't be
Hey,
here, so we'll bring this up for.
everybody, please put purple hearts in the chat for AAU. He's a little under the weather tonight, so he needs some purple hearts and love. Thank you.
Yeah, there we go. Um, so
I couldn't
maybe
keep laughing at that picture.
the picture's amazing. Um, do if they were to take away, if they said, "Hey, Nashville, we're not going to come to Toronto in this season, but you're going to get Nashville next season."
Right.
Could they do that with some of the teams where they're going to come every other year in order to combine rivalries? I mean, hey, if you were going to say, "I'm not going to get every team this year, but I'm guaranteed every other year," and you're going to give me more Toronto Montreal games or Toronto Ottawa games or Toronto Boston games, I would take that. If you're going to give me more Edmonton Calgary games, I would take that. So it was a very interesting debate to come up. Now, Gary Bettman's been commissioner for 30 years. He's celebrating his 30-year anniversary as
Cheers to that.
as commissioner. Yeah, absolutely.
Cheers.
Clink.
You got your invisible drink.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Do it again. Let me get this. Where is it? Where is it?
I love it. I love it.
So it would be interesting to see what they do with the schedule. Hey T, what's going on? Good to see you.
Yeah.
So it's going to be
I
tough because I would rather see those rivalry games.
I know my friend, I have a friend, I've talked about her before. I have a friend out in San Jose, and I always message her when the Leafs are playing the Sharks. And if the Sharks win, then I never hear the end of it. But they would play 2 games, like 1 game in November in San Jose and like 1 game in March in Toronto. Like they play 2 games and they're so far apart. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah. And yeah,
Like there's really got to be a better way to do the schedule.
Sean
There's
makes a
got
good
to.
point. Viewership is down 22%. That says a lot.
Wow.
You want
Wow.
good TV ratings. What makes TV ratings? Rivalry games.
Yeah.
I don't care to see Toronto, Arizona twice in the season. I don't necessarily care to see Toronto, Nashville twice in the season. I
Toronto,
don't even
Boston
care to
gonna
see
sell
Toronto,
out.
Winnipeg twice in the season. If they played
Toronto,
each other
Boston's gonna
once, I'd
sell
be
out.
okay. Use that other game to give me a
Yeah.
rivalry game.
Yeah,
Um,
Toronto, Boston's gonna sell out. Toronto, Montreal's gonna sell out. Toronto, the Rangers are gonna sell out. Like those big games, they're gonna sell. They're gonna sell. It's like the Blue Jays and the Yankees. Those games are always going to sell out.
yeah,
I know
and
lots of
and,
people.
and who's gonna watch when it comes to the playoffs? You're going to have your first and second round matchups are going to be the best series of the entire playoffs. You want good TV ratings? You need to have your top teams going through to the Stanley Cup final. You can't
Yeah.
have somebody because our conference, the Atlantic Division is super tough. You can't have, you know, we have Tampa, Toronto, Boston. You're going to lose two of those teams, going through Carolina, New Jersey, New York. You're going to lose two of those teams. You want to spread it out. You don't want to have, let's just say, for example, who's in the wild card? Let's just say New Jersey. Let's say New Jersey squeaks
Devils were
through.
always big rivalries of ours too. I mean, those were always big games back
Would
with
you
them.
would you watch if it was a New Jersey Seattle final?
I think I'm washing my hair that night.
Yeah, like that's not going to draw good TV ratings.
No, even though they're good teams, like they're good teams, they're great players. It doesn't have the draw. Wasn't it? Was the Devils? Was Dominic Hasek a Devil? Is that am I right?
Dominic
Or
Hasek
am I
was a Saber, Buffalo Saber.
Oh, he was a Saver. Who was the big
Marty
goal? Oh,
Brodeur.
Brodeur. Brodeur. I knew it was one of our Olympic goalies. He was a Devil. I can't keep him straight. I like my
Whoa,
goalies, but I can't keep them straight.
Terry, is that legit news? Hang on. Yeah,
Mayor
oh my
Tory?
God. It is legit news, ladies and gentlemen. Reported
Mayor
reported
Mayor
here
Tory?
first by Terry and broken by CP24. John Tory resigns as mayor of
Shut
Toronto
up.
after having kids, close your ears. Tory
Uh-oh.
resigns as mayor of Toronto after having relationship with a staffer.
Oh, good Lord.
Jonathan. Now let me tell you, this
Were
is
they consenting adults? Because who cares?
I
Really?
agree, but this is the problem. John Tory is the best mayor that's been in Toronto in
He's been
forever.
doing well. And he's
John,
been dealing with all of these problems that are happening on the TTC, all of these um, assaults and everything on the TTC. He's really been trying to deal with that. And he did really well through the pandemic to
yeah.
try and with the city.
Now, obviously, I haven't read the article. I don't know the whole story, and I agree the whole consenting adults, assuming it was consenting and adults.
Assuming.
But this is big news for Toronto. John Tory, depending, doesn't matter how you like to vote for which party, you can't deny John Tory has done really good things for the city. So
Terry,
I'm
do we know
shocked.
the deputy? I assume the deputy mayor is taking over, and then are they having a vote, or
I
they got that?
I guess. Apparently, Marner's mom wants to run for mayor.
Mayor.
Thank you, Lucas.
I mean, they maybe haven't gotten that far yet of revoting or.
Yeah, Scarlett's calling Carlton for mayor. I'm with you, Scarlett. Let's get the bear. Let's get the bear in the house. Let's get him in. Yeah, that's awesome. Carlton for mayor.
Don Cherry for mayor. Don
Don-
Cherry for mayor.
Oh my gosh. Nobody hears all the same, Sam. Yeah, he was just on Global CBC, that all his own words. Okay, thank you, Terry. Yeah, I'll have to go back and read
It's
this.
not a
this
stupid thing to resign over necessarily. I mean, assuming again, we are assuming that they were consenting adults. Even if they were, it's still an imbalance of power if she's a staff person and he's the mayor.
Well, I think it's not even that, and I don't want to get too political here, but the problem is
No.
anytime you go to a debate now, the opposition is going to be, well, look at Mayor Tory. He can't, blah, blah, blah. And it's, unfortunately with politics, every decision you make has a reaction, whether it's positive or negative. And everything is going to be brought up in any situation. So I understand it. I think this is very unfortunate, but thank you for informing us and letting us know this has
Yeah.
happened. It is
Well, I saw
it
that
is
just
definitely a
at,
big deal.
President Biden's big speech the other night at Congress, the other side didn't even have the respect to listen to his speech at certain points. They were yelling at him, calling him a liar and being disruptive, and it's like, can he not just give his speech and you be respectful? Like,
Yeah.
honestly, like,
Elizabeth.
we've lost our whole decorum.
Very, very true. Triple word
End
score on
of
decorum, by
soapbox.
the way.
End of soapbox.
All right, now back to hockey.
There's a game on,
Can we
right?
get Gary
Yeah.
Bettman to resign? uh, you know what? And it's funny. Not that I want to make jokes about resigning. Figment, what's going on? Daniel, hello there. Let's
I
talk
think
about Gary Bettman. And obviously, 30 years. There's going to come a time, probably sooner than later at this point, where Gary Bettman is going to have to
step
resign or
down.
bring somebody else in his shoes.
Mm,
And I think it's very interesting to see you have a lot of players kind of getting towards their careers, coming to an end. Somebody like, a Sidney Crosby, or you have, Gretzky, who's been playing various roles. Um,
yeah,
wouldn't it be neat to see an ex-player like a Wayne Gretzky who's done everything for the game step into that role? Now, who knows if he even wants it, but
how does that work? Is it a vote from the board of directors, or does the
yeah, I think
outgoing
it would be
person
from
see
the
somebody?
ownership group. I think when it
Okay.
comes down to it, it's the entire ownership group would have to vote on who the new committee is. Um, but I think that would be very interesting
That would be cool.
if you had somebody like a Gretzky or a Crosby, and Crosby still has several years, so that's probably not going to be him. But
He's still got some
I'm
years yet.
saying if you
Yeah,
had an ex-player who is a great player and beloved by so many people, if they stepped into that role, I'd be curious to see how it panned out.
that
Um,
would be cool. Gretzky did. I mean, he took the team to the Olympics a couple times. He tried, get hockey going in Arizona. He went to. That's why I think he went to California, partly because that's where his wife worked. But then he got California, Vancouver, San Jose, like those teams on the West Coast, so that the travel, like there were some like local teams and not so much travel. Like he, just is always been very forward-thinking with the whole sport, like globally, the whole sport.
for sure. And Dallas, not that I want to cut you off, but they're about to drop the puck for the third period. Real quick,
Cool.
what's your score prediction?
Uh, I'm not having high hope. I'm gonna just call it 2-0 Leafs, and we'll see how it goes.
All right. Thank you as always for joining us. Safe travels
Oh,
tomorrow, and we'll hopefully get a
thank you.
chance to chit chat before we head out.
Yes, I'll bring you a Dole Whip.
All right. We'll see you later, Dallas.
Bye, everybody.
All right, here we go. Back to the game. Third period action. Thank you for hanging out. We really appreciate it. Let's get this game going. Let's get your score predictions in the chat. Who do you think is going to come out on top in this game? So back-to-back games. Shots are 28-23. Joyce is going to say 2-0 Leafs. Dallas went with 2-0. 3-0 Leafs. 4-0 Lucas is going with. Mark's going with 3-1. I'm going with 3-0. I'm going to go Leafs are going to score again. Then there's going to be an empty net goal towards the end. That guy plays. What's going on? Going 3-0. The Northern Snowman 3-0 as well. Lots of 3-0 predictions coming in. And I saw a comment earlier about rivalries not being as exciting as they used to be. I think a big part of that is because they don't play enough to be true rivalries. If you remember Detroit and Toronto back in the day, when you had the teams play each other 7-8 times a year, you were able to build up a big rivalry. Playing 3-4 times in a season, there's just not enough hockey to get that rivalry. Quick shot, Sammy makes a nice save. Going to play it around, trying to get it out of their own zone. Puck comes free to Kerfoot. Kerfoot going to send it across to Nylander. Nylander Can't connect on that pass. Kerfoot spinning around with it. Nylander sending it back. He's going to miss everybody with that pass, and it's going to come out and down the ice. I have to tell you, as much as I've been one that have praised Kerfoot for what they've done, seeing Kerfoot getting a chance to play with Nylander, his passing is just not where I think it needs to be. Kerfoot is missing a bunch of passes. Thank you, subscriber, coming in and hitting that subscribe. 2 away. 2 subs away from 666. So let's get 3 subs real quick so we can get past that number. Of course, if you're just coming in, hit that like as well. We're almost at 150 likes. Another vote. Robert's going 3-0 Leafs. We need more goals. Yes, we do. But here comes Columbus coming in. They're going to take a shot. That's going to get deflected wide. I always loved and respected Ron Francis. If he wasn't doing an excellent job in Seattle, he'd be great. You know what? That's a good call, Wayne. Ron Francis is such a good hockey mind. What an interesting choice that would be as well. Puck going to come out, get Kerfoot out of there. Could Kerfoot be moved in a potential trade? That would be interesting. Going to play it around. Riley's going to have to pick this one up. Riley passes it back. Brody taking a long look. Brody getting ready. Can't get it going. Looking left, looking right. Now he sends us all the way down the ice. Was it tipped? No, it was not tipped. So with 17 minutes to go, we got an icing call, and this is going to come back. The cannon is sitting silent in Columbus as they have not been able to get a goal up on the board. What a hockey game it is. It certainly has been back and forth. Columbus has had their chances, but Samsonov has been looking pretty key. Now, let me ask you guys another question. If you need some subs, go down to that Mr. S place. I'm not sure what that is, but now, whatever it is, now we're good. Dubas has refused to let go poor quality bottom 6 forwards. Well, yeah, they're going to have to at some point. Here's a shot. Sammy's going to make another stop. So let me ask you this question. As Columbus is coming in, another shot that's going to go wide. And another shot, Sammy knocks that to the corner. I'm not going to get a chance to ask my question. Columbus comes in with another shot. Foodie that time had the opportunity. Columbus moving around. Foodie with the puck again. He's going to bounce this one to the point. Comes across to Peak. Peak to Gavrikov. Taking a long look. Toronto's just letting Columbus keep this one in and move around. Line floating into the slot. Finally, Toronto's going to clear. They're going to get this down the ice. Now, Toronto plays again tomorrow night against these same Columbus Blue Jackets, but back in Toronto. Do you start Samsonov for the back-to-back game? Or do you play Joseph Woll? Do you give Joseph Woll his start against this exact same team? Thank you, Morgan. Raptors still ahead, 76-70. I would like to see Joseph Woll get the start against tomorrow, but the team can't leave him out to dry. Here's a quick shot, and Korpisalo is going to make that save. Any post-game stream about the game from the Leafs perspective contains claims courts of limited depth scoring. Yeah. We want to see the E-Bug. The E-Bug. The E-Bug. It would be interesting to see Joseph Woll get the start tomorrow. I agree, Hayden. He totally deserves a shot. I say Samsonov, depending on the outcome of the game. That guy plays going with Sammy for tomorrow night. Going to play this around. 15 and a half to go here in the third. 49 shot attempts to 48 shot attempts. So the shot attempts pretty close. But Toronto really blocking a lot of shots. And a lot of the Columbus shots have not been anywhere near the net. Elizabeth, who are you rooting for the Super Bowl? At least one game before Murray returns. Yeah, I think we'll see Murray kind of over the next week or so as well. He's had a lot of time on that ankle to recoup. We got an icing call against Columbus, so it's going to come all the way back. Giordano is back to touch it up. Samsonov has earned the net. Yeah, I think they said Wall's going to get the next start. I really would like to see Woll. I mean, Woll has been absolutely incredible in the Marlies. He's just been doing wonderful things there. So it'd be nice to see what he can do against an NHL team. And albeit as much as Columbus isn't playing great hockey, it would be nice to put him in and see what he could do. I try to make a bad joke, Mr. Sub for subs. Just want to. Okay, Sean, I get it. I gotcha. It's all good. You can say Mr. Sub. It's okay. I quite enjoy Mr. Sub over Subway, anyways, these days. Although Quiznos was always my go-to. There's just a lot of them closed down. They don't really exist that much up here. Marchenko laying a hit. Giordano comes away with the puck. He's going to play this one up to Bunting. Bunting going to dump this one ahead. It's going to roll all the way down the ice. Marchenko tried to get it out. Kempf keeps it in. Kempf chasing this one down low. He's going to take a bump. Coming around. Engvall in there to help out. Kempf and Engvall battling for the puck. Going to come to the line. Held in by Riley. Quick shot by Brody. That's going to go just wide. And, of course, Riley had just cut in. So he has to go all the way back. Wall has the perfect name for goalie. He so does. That's so true. Riley going to snap this one in. The Leafs in on the forecheck. Kerfoot is there. Leaves it for a second. Couldn't get it to his man. Comes back around. Sandin keeps it in once. Couldn't keep it in twice. Columbus bringing it out, but it's stolen away in the neutral zone. Toronto sending it to Kerfoot. Kerfoot back over to Sandin. Sandin's going to go for a little skate. He's going to carry this one in. He's going to take a shot, and that's going to be stopped by Korpisalo, and he is going to hang on to this. TJ Brody in the house. What's going on? Welcome, and no need to apologize. Never need to apologize about being late. Just happy to have you all here and joining us. Again, my name is Sam. This is the Sam Will Be 12 Experience. Thank you for joining us for tonight's presentation of the Leafs and the Blue Jackets. While I think we all expected the Leafs to be out there doing a little bit better, they do have the 1-0 lead on an early goal by John Tavares from Marner and Bunting. That was on the power play way back in the first period. So let's see if they can pull this one around and put in one more. We need one more goal. It's not that hard. Just shoot the puck. It is very hard. Korpisalo has actually been unbelievable today and really, really has been the difference maker. So Columbus is looking mighty, mighty fine. Gordon, I'm not doing tomorrow night's game. Won't be. We typically don't do Saturday night games. And then we're actually going on vacation. So we're going to be away for a little bit. We're going to miss a stretch of games here, the next few games, but we'll have other content that we post. We'll have lots of shorts coming up, some videos, might even be a pop-up stream or 2 or 3 or 4 from various locations. So you'll definitely want to make sure your notification is checked off and your notification is active. So when we go live on one of those pop-up streams, you're notified and you can come in and say hello and see where we are and what we're doing. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you, NMC. I am very excited. Very excited. Might even shed a tear or two. Just saying. But right now we need these Leafs to win so we can celebrate and really be successful in this stream. Come on, Leafs. 13:27 left to go. Lots of time for them to put in a goal or two. 145 likes on the board. Thank you all for hitting the like. If you haven't hit one yet, go ahead and give it a click. Get us up over 150. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe. We're 2 away from 666. So we want to get over that number real quick. So if you haven't subscribed, get the sub train rolling. Let's get a 4670 tonight. Down in the corner, Sandin is trying to pull it out. In there, forechecking hard is Liam Foudy. Foudy's had a decent game for Columbus. Foudy steals it away again. Side of the net, trying to pull it away. Stolen by Toronto. Is that Nylander? It's Nylander. It's a 2-on-1. Nylander and Yarncroc. Nylander feeds to Yarny. Yarny shoots. Oh, my God. He missed the top corner by about this much. He tried to go back across far side and just couldn't pull the trigger. Columbus coming back. Toronto's going to steal that. Had to be careful. All right, 1 away from the number. Let's get a couple subs coming in and knock us over it. Coming in, going to play it around. Columbus going to pick this one up. Columbus, a quick line change. Very dangerous with the puck right in front of their own bench. Come on, that's right. Let's go, Marner. Marner. Under 2.5. It's looking real good right now if you took the under. Coming in front. Back in the slot. Quick shot, and they score! Finally! Pierre Engvall is going to put it in. What a goal. Pierre Engvall. You got the touch. Just buries it. Wow. Nylander gives the puck to Järnkrok. Järnkrok had all day, and he just puts it wide. And then Engvall actually came in, grabbed the puck, passed it out. They moved it around. A nice little pass. And Pierre Engvall finds the open net. He puts it in. Pierre Engvall, stone cold style. See what you don't hate on Engvall? I know, but I could have scored that goal. He just found himself in good position. So nice little goal there. Engvall gets the goal from Riley and David Kempf. Thank you, Pierre. There you go, Terry. That's right. The support man gets the goal, but here's Columbus. Quick shot, and Sammy had to make a beauty of a save. Wow, Samsonov, great save. So Engvall, thank you, Pierre. I don't think anybody in our chat picked Engvall to score that next goal. So nobody wins the bonus points. But just a nice play. Stone Cold Steve Austin, there you go. Stone Cold, that's right. Stone Cold, what do you have to say about Pierre Engvall?
Because that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so.
All right, here comes Toronto. Tavares. He's going to play it up. He's got Bunting with him. Tavares going to bring it in. Gets it knocked off his stick. Marner following it up. Dumps it to Tavares, and he scores. What a shot. Captain John Tavares. Wow. What a shot.
Wow, what a shot!
I know I said that, voice guy.
Wow, what a shot!
All right, fine. Great shot.
Yeah, baby.
Tavares, great play. He carries this one down. Had it knocked off his stick. Columbus got it to Marner. Marner kind of drops it right back to Tavares. And boy, did he make no mistake and just buried it. What a shot. Why is your almanac so off? There we go. Everyone who picked 3-0 is correct up to this point. All right. Let's see if this continues to go. Jeffrey, what's going on? Toronto will win the cup. Well, I don't know about that one. But wow. Wait, I can say he double hockey stick. That was just a beautiful play. There we are. 152 likes. Thank you so much for getting those likes up. Great play. What a shot. John Tavares just, man, he owned that one. Just owned it. So nice to see the lines rolling. Tavares gets his second of the game. Pierre Engvall getting in there. So with 11 minutes to go, let me put this one out there. Is JT going to do it? Are we going to get to see JT for 3? Could that be the case? We got 10 minutes and a half to find out. Pete McDevitt, how's it going, sir? Welcome to the show. Good to see you. That's right. With Super Bowl Sunday coming up, your one-stop shop for all the Super Bowl action. Pete, I assume you're going to have Super Bowl going on. If you already have Super Bowl set up, can one of the mods go over to Pete's channel and grab that link for the Super Bowl and drop it in? If you want to hang out and have some fun while you're watching the game, go over to Pete McDevitt Show, because it's going to be banging there Sunday for the game. Pete does an absolutely incredible job. Football, baseball, basketball, some hockey, and a whole lot of Disney fun. Plus Family Feud. If you like Family Feud, man, he does it Pete style. It is great. All right. 10-18 to go. Leafs up 3-0 over Columbus. That's right, Claude. Can we get the JT Hattie? JT for 3. Can we see it? Here's Kerfoot coming in, going to send it across to Nylander. Nylander is going to try and knock that one down out of the air. Coming back around. Can't get there. I switched JT for Nylander in your picks. Oh, Blair, always go with your gut when you make your picks. Don't change them. Let's see if JT can do it. That's right, I can prep. That's Tavares right now. He's feeling the Hulkamaniacs. Quick shot, that's going to be tipped up and out of play. Hey, Beverly, good evening. We need to chat on doing U.S.-Canada baseball. Pete, absolutely. Sounds good. All right, they're going to go to commercial break. If you're just coming in, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. My name is Sam. This is the Samwell B12 Experience, and boy, do we have a hockey game on our hands. It was 1-0 up until moments ago when the Leafs exploded for 2 goals. Pierre Engvall coming in, and then John Tavares, El Capitano, going in and getting his 23rd from Marner to put them up 3-0. We just had a freeze redemption. That's right, freezing me up. You are earning points. If this is your first time here, you are earning points just by being here. You can hit exclamation mark points in the chat, and that will show you how many points you've earned. Then you'll see the Streamlabs bot dropping in a bunch of redemption commands that you can do. You can control me, you can freeze me, make me cheer for the other team. You can bring up Carlton the Bear. You can bring up Mitch Marner. You can even bring up Mitch Marner's mom. So we got lots of things you can use your points on. Sam, you picked Engvall as well. Sean, you are on a roll, my friend. Picking Pierre Engvall, I tell you, that is one person I don't think I've ever picked to score. I just don't have the confidence in him, but he's coming up. He's put in a few. Listen, that was his 11th goal of the year. So good for him. Good for Pierre. We need him. We need him to play that type of role. Now, we've talked about Pierre Engvall before, right? We've talked about how this guy, he's 6'5", 220 pounds, but he plays like he's only 6'1". If he uses his body and his strength, he could be a dominant player in this game. He has decent hands. He just needs to play the size. There it is, Morgan bringing out the goal. Leafs go. They're coming back from commercial break. We are on the JT watch. Can he get number 3? We want to see JT for 3. All right. David Kempf on the draw. There's Mark bringing Carlton the Bear out. We're getting the Leaf mojo flowing here tonight. Here comes Columbus walking in. Quick shot. Sammy with a save. Knocks it down. Nice shot there. Real quick. Wow. Oliver in there. He's battling. Gabranson on the point. Picks it up. Fires it across. Columbus going to play this one back down behind the net. Curly trying to come in there. He knocks it. Gets it to the line. Toronto trying to get it all the way out. They cannot do it. Joey Anderson in there battling. Comes to Kempf. Kempf turns it over. Columbus puts it right down in the corner. There's Giordano. Plays it to the line. There's Engvall, one of the goal scorers, trying to get this one out. David Kempf comes over to help him along. They're battling. That's right. We're getting the mojo out for the hat trick. We're going to get the flags out. We're going to get the flags going. Let's go. Let's get the hat trick, JT. Let's get it going. Here comes Justin Hall. He's going to carry it around. He's got to actually turn back because Toronto was making a line change. 8.5 to go here in the third period. Let's go, Leafs. Giving Carlton a hug is on my bucket list. That's awesome. Carlton, I will give credit. Carlton and the Toronto Marlies dog, those two mascots are very cuddly. Toronto coming back around. Morgan Riley now. He's going to carry it up. I need a redeemed Tavares. I do, Hayden. That's a good call. I got to find a redeemed Tavares. I got to find a good one. Playing back around behind the net. Hanging on to it is Peak. Come on, Peak. Here he comes for Columbus. The Jackets on the move. If you're just coming in tonight, the Jackets are wearing their black jerseys with these hollow foil numbers. They're really kind of cool. I think this is their reverse retro. Here comes Toronto, 2-on-1 Foreman. Coming across, Bunting, spins around. He had Marner. Now he gets it to Marner. Tavares in front of the net. Will this be it? Marner sending it in front. That gets blocked and knocked down. Toronto's going to steal it back. Liljegren to Marner to Bunting. Oh, the one-timer, and Bunting had his stick lifted. Back to Sandin. Sandin trying to find Tavares, an open net for Bunting, and he fans on it. Tavares has his leg stuck in the goaltender's pad. It's another shot in front. Korpisalo makes the save off Tavares. Tavares' leg was stuck in Korpisalo's pad, and he couldn't get there. Tavares in front. He's whacking at it. Marner coming for the backhand. That gets knocked down. Toronto is buzzing around the net. All the way down. Sandin tries to pass to hit Marner, and he fans on it. Toronto sticks seem to be a little short tonight. Here's Kerfoot in the corner. He's going to take a big bump there by Bernie. Yarncroc trying to send it back down around. Coming around. Toronto's going to hold this in at the line. Goes around behind the net. They can't get there. Yes, let's get the JT Hattie. Thank you, Morgan. 94-80. Raptors in the lead. Lisa, what's going on? Welcome in. Gonna chip this one ahead. Columbus moving into Toronto territory. Is that Marner's mom in that ice cream video? No, Terry, no. That was from not MasterChef. Yeah, MasterChef. That was from MasterChef. Here's Nylander cycling around. Passing it off the boards. Giordano's going to pick it up. Here's Gio. Gio going to step ahead, plays it up to Holmberg. Holmberg's going to put this one in. Columbus are the worst. Stephanie, you are correct. Columbus is in 32nd position right now. They are 32 out of 32. They are the front runners in the Connor Bedard sweepstakes. So Columbus, Korpisalo takes a big hit. Korpisalo came out to play the puck, and he took a hit. Now he's going to take a run and a slash. Quick shot. Korpisalo gets back in the net. Wow. Physicality definitely picking up here in the third period as the Leafs have a lead. We got a whistle. We got a whistle. The referee had his arm up. Somebody is going to the penalty box. So I think Columbus is going to go to the box for retaliation, and Toronto is going to come away with a power play when they return after this commercial break. Unbelievable. Holy Corby got killed. He did, TJ. He got run over big time there. That is something you do not see anymore, is the goaltenders really getting involved. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We're over 150 likes, on the way to 175. So thank you so much for the likes. Subs have been going up. We're 5 subs away from 4670. So if you haven't hit that subscribe yet, please consider doing so. We'd love to have you back for more of our future streams. Iran, what's going on? I'm doing fantastic, my friend. I hope you are doing well as well. Hope everybody had a great week. There's no better way to end your week than some Friday night hockey. Love the Leafs. The Leafs have been off for like a week and a half. So it's nice to have them back. Again, if you watch the All-Star game, I know some of you joined us for our broadcast of the All-Star game. Others have watched it on their own. All-Star game was a little wishy-washy. Wasn't the best. I did like some of the events that they held. The next year, next February, the All-Star game is coming to Toronto. That's right. The All-Star game is coming to Toronto. So you bet your bottom dollar we're going to have to figure out something because we want to be involved. There we are. 4666. Somebody hit that subscribe number. Somebody get us off the fateful number. But thank you for subscribing. We need one more to get us off that number. All right, they're coming back. Can we see the JT Hattie? Everybody wants to see the J. Terry coming aboard, joining the membership squad. Terry, thank you so very much. And there it is. Thank you to the subscriber who come on and took us off that number. And really appreciate it, Terry. Big chat hype for Terry joining in our channel members. Thank you, sir. Coming back around. Toronto on the power play now. Let's see what they can do. Coming around, Riley's going to drag this one around behind the net. Going to come all the way back. Toronto going to pitch it ahead. They're going to keep it in. Riley coming through. He's got two men. Gives it over to Nylander. Nylander tries to stuff it in the side. He can't go, but he picked up the rebound. Tavares in front of the net. There's a shot. It's going to be tipped wide for Tavares. He can't get it. Nylander to Bunting. He's there. Tavares is there. And Korpisalo's going to come away with the puck. Killing off the 2 minutes of time will be effective scoring a goal at this point. That's true. That is true, but we want to see Tavares put this one through. Wow, Korpisalo has just been spectacular in this hockey game. He has been all over the place. Huge respect for Korpisalo. Toronto's going to win the draw. Marner has it to Tavares. Gets a whack at it, and Korpisalo makes another great save. Back to the point. Riley to Marner. Marner takes the shot. It's there. Nice stop. Came right to Nylander, but he bobbled it. Nylander goes down low to the captain. Tavares to Riley. Pitching it aside. Marner. Marner kind of dancing around with it, trying to get a passing lane. Now he goes cross-eyes to Nylander. Nylander. They're trying to set up Tavares. They just can't get him the puck. Riley from the point makes a shot. Korpisalo with another stop. Wow. Great playing. These guys are just batting the puck around. Unbelievable. Oh, we lost one sub. Back to 4666. If you have not subscribed, consider hitting that button, getting us off the 666. Drizzy, what's going on? Welcome in. Sandine. Gonna play this one around. Kerfoot. Gonna swing it around to the point, far side. Picked up Yarncroc. Getting it back to Sandine at the point. Sandine to Liljegren. Liljegren. Back to Sandine. Sandine. Taking a look. Swinging it across. Far side. Top of the face-off circle. Takes the shot. And that's going to go wide. All right, there we go. Thank you. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. Moved us back to 67. That was a close one. Sandine going to play this one back. 3:44 to go. Toronto with a 3-0 lead. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Thank you. Another one coming in. 468, putting us 2 away from 70. Playing it back around. Engvall. Going to grab it at the blue line. Playing it all the way back. They're going to slow this one down. That's going to do it. Power play has expired. They are at even strength. It was me. Oh, Stephanie. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Glad to have you join the channel. 40 shots to 29 shots. Toronto definitely has upped the game here in the third period. 3 minutes to go. Sandine going to reverse this over to Liljegren. Liljegren and Sandine, I think, have put in a lot of time. I'll have to check the time stats. They seem to be on the ice a whole lot, more so than Riley and Brody. Let's check the official time. Quick shot, Foodie. Liam Foodie dings the post. Coming close, but not close enough. So actually they haven't. It's funny. Liljegren and Sandine have only played about 15.5 minutes of ice time. Justin Hall has played 19 minutes of ice time. Riley and Brody hitting the 20-minute mark. But it always seems that Sandine and Liljegren are on the ice. It's so weird. Playing around, 2 minutes to go as Columbus bring it back into Toronto territory. Nobody say the word. Timber, what's going on? Game blocked out in Ottawa as usual. You're very welcome, Timber. Glad to be here and provide the broadcast for you. So welcome in, everybody. Pitch coming in. Columbus 3-on-2, stepping into Toronto zone. Behind the back, gives it over to Roslick. He's in the corner. Brody's trying to play it around. Comes free to Kempf. Now back to Brody. Brody in the corner, going to play it along the boards. Joey Anderson there. Anderson plays it across. Long breakaway pass for Pierre Engvall. Engvall on the breakaway. Nice shot and a nice stop by Korpisalo. Korpisalo looking mighty fine here tonight. Columbus back in, bring it to Toronto zone. Comes over to Marner. So Tavares is going to get one more chance here. Lead pass to center ice. Here's Tavares. Tavares going to carry it in. Goes backhand. That gets blocked. Giordano's going to keep this one in. Bunting in the corner. Cycling around.
Last minute of play in this period.
Last minute. Can we see some more JT magic? Toronto turns it over. Here's a break. Coming up, Columbus. Sean Corley going to cycle around. He stops, pops, waiting, goes across ice. Over to Gabranson. He takes a shot, and Sammy's going to make a save. Wow, these guys are moving. A long neck breakaway. Come on, Tavares. Absolutely. Come on, Tavares. We need to get these guys going. It's been good playing American football, practicing a preseason match, getting stronger as I'm an offensive lineman. Awesome, Iran. Keep working. Keep working hard. Keep hitting the gym. Get stronger. Keep me posted how you're doing. I'd love to hear how you're doing. All right, we got 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds to go. We're currently sitting at 46.68. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 46.70. 30 seconds to go as Lucas is bringing Marner's mom to the show. We got a little robot action. There you go. A little redeem robot, redeeming your points. And you know what? Let's finish it off. Let's get a wave going to celebrate the end of this game. As you guys have been awesome all night long, let's get the wave hands going one last time. 3, 2, 1. Hit that wave. Hit the wave hands. Thank you all for being here and supporting us tonight. Whoever just started at the gym, too bad I can't teach you. Blair, are you a gym rat? Are you good in the gym? You know what you're doing? I have no idea what I'm doing in the gym. There we go. The wave hands flying high. Can I get a Blackhawks stream? Angry? Absolutely. Unfortunately, we're going to miss the couple Blackhawk games that they're playing, but maybe something later in the season. Here comes Steves. He's coming in, takes a big hit as he's going to dump this one in. With time is ticking. The virtual wave is flooding around as we got 10 seconds to go on the clock. Stick around after the game. We're going to go into our post game and review all the stats. And there it is. Toronto is going to take this one home. Angry Tater, what's going on? Big win. Hammer, what's up? Let's go, Preds. Big win for the Maple Leafs. That is exactly what we needed.
Let's make some noise!
Awesome. Let's hop back over to the studio. We'll get this isn't the pregame, this is the postgame. So it is time now to talk about...
And now, the 3 stars of the game.
3 stars for tonight's game. We're going to take a little look at the stats here, and we're going to say, who are our stars of this game? Well, I hate to say it. Wow, you know what? There's actually... Oh, nope, there we go. We can make that play. Thank goodness. Coming in, 3rd star of the game, we're going to give it to Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner, 3rd star, 2 assists, 2 points. He was a +1, 3 shots on net in 18 minutes of play. The 2nd star is going to go to JT, John Tavares. 2 goals, 2 points, a +1, 4 shots on net. And the star of the game is none other than Samsonov. Samsonov goes 30 for 30, 30 saves on 30 shots. He is the shutout king for the Leafs tonight, and he gets the shutout and the #1 star. Big honorable mention to Korpisalo. Korpisalo stopped 27 to 29 shots. I was going to give Korpisalo the 3rd star, but hey, Marner set up Tavares on both those goals, and he looked real great. So sorry, Corpo. How about we'll give you the tie? It was a Korpisalo and Marner tie for the 3rd star. Tavares number 2, and Sammy taking it home as number 3. Here are your stats for the game. Corey, you're very welcome. And Mark, thank you. Glad to have you all here. 41 shots for the Leafs, 30 for the Jackets, 59% in the face-off circle for the Jackets. They owned that one. Toronto goes 1 for 4 on the power play. Columbus 0 for 3. 6 hits for Toronto. That's weak. 16 for the Jackets. Blocks were a little better. 14 block shots for Toronto, 18 for Columbus. Your goal scorers, John Tavares is 22nd from Marner and Bunting on the power play. Pierre Engvall, his 11th from Riley and Kempf. Then John Tavares is 23rd from Mitch Marner. The out-of-town scoreboard sees the Rangers up 5-3 over Seattle. Arizona up 2-1 over Chicago. Pittsburgh Anaheim is going to be starting in about half an hour's time. Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, we are going to be off for a little bit of time. We're going to miss the next stretch of games, but pay attention to the channel. We'll definitely have stuff in the community section. We will have some shorts going up, some videos, and some pop-up streams from you never know where. So make sure you have those notifications set, and we'll see you throughout the weeks, and then we'll be back towards the end of the month and pick up our regularly scheduled Leaf broadcasts. From all of us here at the Samwell B12 Experience, thank you, moderators. Appreciate everything you do. You guys have been incredible. Thank you to all of our channel members and our new channel members coming on board tonight. Really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting our channel that way. Thank you to all subscribers. Really, really appreciate it. That has been great. Thank you to our partner channels, Pete McDevitt over on the Pete McDevitt Show and Pete McDevitt Show The Deuce, as well as the Florida Park Explorers, who are in the Disney parks every single day, almost every single day. Dallas celebrating her 10-month anniversary. NotMyCircus, thank you so much, celebrating her chaniversary as well. And thank you, I will. We're going to have a blast. So thank you guys so much. Again, Florida Park Explorers in the Disney parks every single day, just about, and they do great work. So thank you, partners and sponsors. We want to thank Cloud9 Getaways. Cloud9 Getaways, our travel partner for all your travel needs. You could reach out to Chris. And thank you to Urban Beard. Urban Beard, who is our, let's go back and bring that screen up. Urban Beard, our new sponsor coming on board. If you are looking for beard care products, you can scan the QR code, grab the link from earlier in the chat, or go to their website and use promo code SamwellB12 and get yourself 20% off. So, in saying all of that, have a great weekend, have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you real soon. Good night, everybody.